All right, let's go live then. Let's go live then. Are we live? Are we live? Let me know if I'm live right now, y'all. If I see comments, check it out. I got that video with the brother man, Matt Hoffa, responding to China Mac. You know what I'm saying? Number one. But then I guess, after Math Hoffa dropped his video, China Mac went live. And that's what y'all see right here. And then Math Hoffa pulled up. But first, let's see why I even went there in the first place, though. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. Your truth, my opinion. You know we out here clout chasing crazy. I'm out here busting spectacular moves. Hopefully we get China Mac on here. I want to get an interview with China Mac talking about things that people don't know. Because everybody assume that, they know everything about China Mac, and there's this witch hunt. And then you got these black people that talk about you know what I'm saying? I had a couple people come at me and say that we black people, right? I'm Cambodian, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Black people quick to let people take our shit. But I'm trying to figure out what are they, what are these people taking from us first and foremost. Number two, I think that we just way too petty for our own good. But let's listen to Math Hoffa shoot back. I said claps back after he heard the Five Mics interview. You know what we out here doing? We doing the work of God, y'all.
I'm doing this to set a couple things straight. I went on Instagram. I told you I was going live. We're going to talk to Raymond. Nah, that's not no shot.
He's referring to China Mac. I didn't even know that was China Mac's real name. Probably in one of the articles I first read about China Mac. He rock with my man Millie, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I tend to gravitate towards people that rock with my peoples. Not that I got anything against Math Hoffa. I ain't got no dog in this fight, but I do definitely got something to say about this.
It's a nigga real name or whatever. So I'm gonna say Justin is gonna talk to Raymond. Let's be sensible. Let's be realistic. All right? If you have a problem with being realistic, don't watch this live. Do not watch this live. I just want to be.
Some people have a sentiment that China Mac is clout chasing, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, which really doesn't make sense to me at this point because he really don't need the clout chase, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll talk about it.
Realistic with
Low Darryl, I see you.
That's it. Realistic. Now, I know y'all been seeing the blogs. All this, China Mac came out on his platform and said, I could no longer support Math Hoffa. He had somebody up there talking about an open murder case and this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And he's been saying this shit for like a good 2 weeks now. Good 2 weeks. What I haven't seen, though, is any clips from that episode, any clips floating around where Troy Abbott saying something that he hasn't said on other platforms. Or anything seriously like incriminating or shit that you didn't know. I haven't seen that clip floating around nowhere. But he keeps running with this narrative that, Math, he's supposed to be from the streets, this, that, and
this open for discussion, man. The link is pinned.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's about to get pinned.
Raymond. Let me talk to you, Raymond. Listen,
After we cover this, we're gonna talk about how bad Shaft did Gotti tonight.
The type of person that likes to uphold stupid stereotypes. Stupid stereotypes. When I say stupid, I'm gonna explain it. Now maybe I shouldn't use the word stupid. I should use ignorant stereotypes. For the past 2.5, 3 years, y'all been seeing me do these interviews.
Okay.
There's been a lot of information that came out. Shout out to the Shade Room. Shout out to TMZ. They've been picking up a lot of my stuff throughout the years. A lot. You know what I'm saying? From Fat Joe clips to 21 Savage to Q-Tip to, you know what I mean? Like Method Man to, Meth went super viral on the channel early. He's got a clip that's probably almost 3 million views up on my channel right now, right?
Well, you know what though? Hassan Campbell said it best. When you the big clout, man, people gonna come for it. They're gonna call everything that you do moving forward if it requires. If it involves a big name, clout chasing. That's what you know what I'm saying. But everything ain't clout chasing. Clout chasing, you can't be clout chasing if you really feel a certain way and you just speaking your mind. Clout chasing is when you putting yourself out there to get in a conversation that you have nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about it. You're just looking at views. That's what clout chasing is, people.
I've been doing this. I ain't been.
And if that's the case, we all do some clout chasing here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people say, I don't do this for views. Nigga, why, you know what I'm saying? Go in your bathroom and do it then. You're doing it for views if you're on TV, Holmes.
Get niggas out. I ain't been shooting the rappers' entourages.
My bad.
I ain't been putting people in the hospital. Things that I used to do. You dig what I'm saying? I haven't been doing none of that shit. You know what I mean? I've been doing this. And when somebody tries to like project who they think I should be or who they think you should be, you gotta set them right. Like, I don't care who you think I should be. I'm gonna be me. And if this is something that people acknowledge in me as growth. As a nigga like, yo, this nigga Mav changed his whole shit up. He's growing and you can see
so the bottom line with this video right here is Mav is just coming. Mav is firing back at China Mac, basically. You know what I'm saying? Not really firing off. I can't say firing off. I would say that he's addressing, not really clapping back. He is clapping back because he's throwing some shit up in there. Y'all can go look at the whole interview on Matt Hoffa channel. I don't want to play all this content. I do want to open the conversation up, and I definitely want to get into this because I didn't see this yet. I don't know what the end of this is going to be. I was assuming that China Mac was just getting it off his chest based off of what Matt Hoffa saying now. But people that don't follow, that's not following this is what happened. China Mac said, you know what? I'm no longer supporting Math Hoffa. Guess what? None of us would have known unless the fifth grader ran his mouth. So salute to you. I told 10 Toes Down a couple of minutes ago that you are now the kindergartner. You have been demoted to kindergartner. You want to know why? Because the views. Oh, God. Oh, God. I think Matt Mean got more views than you now. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Where's the police when you need a Coke and a cigarette? Not cocaine, because that's what Bullets Gotti is on. I am going to show you that video. Oh, man, Cocaine Gotti.
Come from. He doesn't come from that. Adam 22, they don't come from.
Okay, I don't know if he knew Math Hoffa was going to pop up. You know what I'm saying? But I like China Mac energy. I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I rock with Math Hoffa too. I like what Math Hoffa's doing. I'm not really on the clout chase for him. I don't have no dog in that fight. I like to chase dirty. You know what I mean? Math Hoffa seems kind of clean. China Mac is clean too. See, there's a lot of things that y'all don't really follow with China Mac. Everybody's saying, yo, we giving our power away and all this pro-black shit. Nigga, when the last time you was at a fucking march? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Nigga, shut the fuck up. When the last time one of you motherfuckers was at a march? China Mac is documented to be at certain events and stuff like that. Certain people could co-sign it, but when the fuck one of y'all niggas been to a Black Panther meeting, man? Knock it off, you goofy ass niggas. Talking about we black people just quick to let people. Y'all black people quick to fucking run your mouth and talk about what's going on as opposed to what the fuck you doing to help it stop. Y'all so quick to talk about the good old days, but not talking about the good nowadays. What about the days right now, nigga? Y'all niggas is ancient, dumb motherfuckers. Especially if you on some racist shit, man. If you a racist nigga, man, you's a weak ass nigga. Period. Because some of you motherfuckers call that shit black pride. That shit is just black hate, nigga. Because when you teach it to my kids and they catch on to that shit, then they running around with they limited, stupid asses just like you. So, if you're a racist, you's a dumb motherfucker. And you're not profitable. You're not going to ever get in the green. You'll completely isolate people. So let China Mac talk his shit. And just to finish the thought, right? This is what's happened. He said, I'm no longer supporting Math Hoffa. They have a relationship. I don't know how close it is, but they know each other. You know what I'm saying? China Mac has been on Math Hoffa. He made a statement based off of that he felt like they're talking about street shit and a case. You feel me? That that Five Mike said that Troy Ave is snitching. There's a lot of salt being thrown around, right? Now, he's mad that they discussing that case. So he says, I'm not gonna fuck with you. The fifth grader goes crazy. We all get wind of it. You know what I'm saying? So here I am. And I'm saying what was, if I don't want to support you and I say it, now all of a sudden I gotta watch what I'm saying. What if I don't want to support Chinese motherfucker? You feel me? I don't say, man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. It seems like there's a lot of selective politics going on around here, man. You know what I'm saying? It seems like anybody that get in the spotlight, we want to bring them down. That's all it seems like. Math Hoffa, China Mac, all everybody. Pick who you want. Pick your poison. Because at the end of the day, it's just feelings. If you're not marching, my nigga, shut the fuck up.
A bitch, even though he said I'm a bitch and all types of shit and I'm pussy and all that, we still not gonna do that. We real. So now we not gonna talk about that. But you didn't do that. You set the table up for him to talk about it. You wanted him to talk about it because it made you feel better. It made you feel like, oh, I'm Matt Hoffa now with a big show. And Tax Stone, you called me a bitch and you in jail fighting for your life. So I'm gonna just
hold up. I gotta go back because I'm lost right here. But I do know Matt Hoffa's about to pull up. You know what I'm saying? And I could foresee, I could be wrong. These niggas could start fighting for all I know. You know what I'm saying? But I foresee if they is in front of each other, both of them is reasonable. I can see a conversation happening, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
that's not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I was saying. Like use your podcast responsibly, bro. I didn't say, oh, I don't think you should be fucking interviewing tag Troy Ave or anything. I'm just saying.
Let's do this for a second. I do want y'all to hear a little bit more so y'all can see where this fire is coming from with him. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on.
As you can see, like I said, shout out to Nori. You know what I mean? And I'm not the only one with this. My whole team got one of these. Mac, Bigger, Champ, the whole team got one of these. You know what I mean? So under the association or leadership of Math Hoffa, this is where we at, right?
Salute.
Everybody's making money, making good money, taking care of their families. Now, when I first heard what China Mac said, my first response was to put a clip from the episode that he was on. And in that clip, I know some people didn't understand it. I hope that people would understand it. Some people didn't understand the point that I was getting at. China Mac was on the show talking about crimes against Asians, right? And Asian hate and all that, and kept bringing up the Citizen App. You guys know what the Citizen App is?
I do.
It's an app that reports crimes. You can also report crimes on this app. So, I just found it funny that when it came to like violence and things going on with his people, that, he's all about the Citizen App and reporting crimes and taking care of his people. Right?
Hit the like button.
In that, Maestro Fresh, what up? 6 in the building. 6 in the building. That's a legend right there. Respect that man. Right? I just found it funny that, you wanted the crime and all that to stop for your people.
Nah, Bam. I don't think so.
You wanted people to get on the Citizen App and report crimes against your people. You wanted people to do all the stuff that's not considered street for your people. Right? Okay.
So he just said that China Mac wanted people to report crimes against Asians on the Citizen App.
Cool. He also said in that clip that when I offered, like, yo, I think your black friends should be in on this and help assisting you with bringing awareness to this stopping Asian hate and Asian crime and all that stuff. And he's like, no, it's got to be us. I got to take care of my people first. Gotcha. And that made me realize, shout out to Rock This Monster, that when things go on in the Asian community, I don't find it my place to speak out. I don't find it my place to judge people in other cultures or to tell them how their culture is supposed to go. I don't look at it like that. Things go on with all different types of different cultures. Spanish culture, Italian culture, Asian culture, like you name it. I've never found it my place to jump out the window and tell people who they're supposed to be in other cultures. That's just not my thing. And I don't think it's anybody's thing. I don't think any of us that if there's any fellow bloggers or whatever in here that report on hip hop culture or black people or whatever. We don't jump outside of our shit and be like, yo, this person, unless it's like a real atrocity. You know what I mean? We don't do that. So I found that message to be interesting. And he said, yo, I gotta worry about my people. So he has to worry about his citizen act, reporting crimes, and making sure other people are not the ones that's leading these movements or in control of the situation of people in his culture, right? That was a good point. It's a good point. Okay, you want to take care of home first. Now, for those who don't know, Troy Ave is from my hood. I've had countless conversations with homies from the hood about Troy Ave as he rose to success. Some people hate it. Some people didn't like it. They didn't want to support him. And I was always an advocate on trying to stop niggas from thinking like that. Yo, stop doing that. Support the homie if it, if he, he from this area, he's experiencing some success. Support that man. Support that man. You know what I mean?
But Five Mics is saying that he's ratting. I don't know the case because I ain't in all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he's saying.
And the situation that China Mac had such an issue with, and I've told this story so many times, and I think people, they just skip over that part. The night that Banger died, I found myself
Rest in peace.
at the hospital, outside the hospital.
Now Banger is rested. Troy Ass family.
Someone that was close to my daughter's godmother, right? So when I saw my big mom's crying, I walked in the bedroom, writing bars for battle or whatever I was doing. I saw my big mom's crying and saying, "Oh, we need to go to the hospital right now." It was not direct, but by proxy, there was an effect on me over that situation, right? Then come to find.
Go ahead and hit the like button, man. We about to go through the reaction for I want to see what China Mac got. I want to finish seeing what he got to say. So far, Math Hoffa saying basically like, you was advocating for people to. I don't know what that got to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a personal thing. You know what I mean? China Mac said what he said. I feel like this is how I really feel. If y'all peoples get on the phone, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes that just don't work. Sometimes that shit just don't work, especially when it's internet. People that saying that China Mac is clout chasing, I doubt it. Don't look like it to me, and don't seem like he needs to clout chase. Let's bust some moves. Work with God. TSTV is a brand you can trust, man. We out here, we busting it. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to go ahead and tap the like button. Let's go.
He should have never even, you should have never even allowed him to say his name. Like, I wouldn't even ask any questions. Like I said, I would have started the show. Like, I know we got a mutual hater, we got a mutual enemy, but we not even going to talk about his name. I don't want to know anything about that case or nothing, because everybody already know it, but I'm not going to be one of those people to add fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't rock like that. I would have respected you a million. Like, I would have made a video, like, I ain't going to lie, I fuck with Math. I fuck with Math because he did some real shit. You know what I'm saying? He did some real shit. Whether you would have answered my DM or not, I would have still said, Math did some real shit. I swear on my mother, I would have did that. If you would have did that, I'd have been like, I would have reposted that. Like, that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though this dude was calling them all types of bitches and whatever, he still went on his platform and said, we not going
to. Sometimes y'all be forgetting that we human. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga feels a certain way, we got channels and we go up there and we say something like a friends and I say, I'm not supporting XYZ no more. Why y'all got to hold me? Why I got to be the sacrificial lamb for all black people if I say I ain't rocking with a Chinese channel or a Chinese dude? You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden I got to answer for all the black people, man. Fuck that shit, man.
to talk about that because he's fighting an open case. We not.
The reason y'all even saying something because the nigga Chinese. Take his Chinese face away and put a black dude there and tell me what problems you got with what he's saying.
Not gonna do that. But you didn't do that. And you know what I'm saying? You didn't do that. You didn't do that.
Well, if that's your man, he's supposed to do that. If he ain't your man, though, China Mac, he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. Because at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, we all just bloggers, man. We can't control what these niggas say. But I understand what China Mac is saying. But you can't control what these niggas do. When they make their decision that they're in that blog world and they're about this internet, man, you got to let them go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that Matt Hoffa did say that was correct is this.
Now, someone who was tarnishing my name for no good reason.
Not this part. The part where he's saying that we can't keep on, we got to separate China Matt Hoffa, everybody. We got to separate black from hip hop. Let me say it loud for the people in the back. Y'all might not like what I'm saying, but we got to. We got to. We're part of this shit. We're not responsible for it.
For no good reason. To this day, nobody knows. Like, what was the reason that this person was speaking so crazy about me? I made one blog. I said, yo, if you feel that strongly, we could link up, get it rocking. So, I'm still thinking.
But who started that conversation, though? The fifth grader started that conversation, y'all. Spell it. I'll put it in the comments, the initials of the fifth grader. Because he's the one that started that conversation that you don't speak. You can't speak against black people. What the hell are we talking about today? Let's rewind on why we even talking about this. We talking about this because the fifth grader came out and tried to cancel China Mac. Let's keep it all the way 100, man. What are we talking about? And then y'all saying that there's something up, like Shaw Banks, pull up. You saying something is up with China Mac, right? Who made that an issue? The fifth grader came out here and said, who is China Mac? You can't speak for, you know what I'm saying? Like against black people and all this and that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, my bro. We just happen to have channels, man. Stop playing. Let's finish hearing what Matt say.
Shit, really, honestly, I shouldn't even have did that. Because it's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The more you give negativity attention, the more
I need Shaw Banks to pull up. I need Shaw Banks to hit the link.
Or you kind of get wrapped up in the shit. Well, I don't even feel like I should have did that. That person didn't even deserve that. You know what I mean? But it's something that's affected my life personally.
Thank you, Michael.
personally, I'm reading the comments. I saw somebody said something interesting. All right. So, yeah. So now I'm thinking about what did Troy Ave actually talk about that got this guy, Raymond. What is Raymond so upset about?
What up, Matt? What up, y'all?
What up, Banks?
That he was on saying the same shit. Didn't see it. Was it nowhere. He was on Breakfast Club, right? He was on DJ Academics. He was on countless others. And I never saw him protesting. But then it made me think about the situation. I recall Mano. Shout out to Mano. Some guy walked into a store and attempted to rob Mano. He was on Drink Champs too. Yeah, he was on Drink Champs too. He was on Drink Champs too, right? Troy was on Drink.
All right, so respectable. I mean, a little bit of trolling going on in there. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But I do want to hear the exchange between Math Hoffa and China Mac. Everybody hit the like button. But let's get to Shaw Banks. You know what I'm saying? Shaw Banks. Let me holler. He's not qualified to speak on black issues, especially when it's not his platform though. Okay, let's attack that, right? Who made that a conversation? Why is that even a conversation?
Matt from Blogger, he's supposed to ask the tough questions. That's what he's supposed to do. So if it makes a difference on who it is, you know what I'm saying?
But
the question was going to get asked. The question was going to get asked no matter if it was Math or not. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, but this is what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is this. If he does, the question I'm asking you is, if he don't want to rock with Math Hoffa and he says it on his platform, what's the problem with that?
Hey man, it's a whole bunch of issues going on in the world besides what Matt Hoffa talking about. 10 of his people got killed in California over the weekend. I don't hear him talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, before we go there, right? Can we both agree that this wasn't even a conversation until the fifth graders start talking about it?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. You're right. But I always felt some type of way about dude though.
Shot Banks. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is this, right? I rock with you. You're not dumb. You got a brilliant ass brain. You feel me? So what that part of you, I want you to step outside your emotions as a black man, right? For 1 second. Let's just say that there's a time and place for everything. Let's go to the real, like what I'm really trying to break down. This wasn't even a conversation until the fifth grader threw it out there. You feel me? Like, so if like he said what he said, and we went days without knowing what the fuck he said until the fifth grader said something. Now, what I'm asking you is, if independently, if you would have heard China Mac get on his platform and say, "I'm not rocking with Math Hoffa no more," would you have been felt some way about it, or you would have just turned to the next thing that was on?
No, I wouldn't, because that's what Mav do. He get paid to ask tough questions. You know what I'm saying? It could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying now, then, let's bring it to the present today. So let's go back to your he said he's not qualified to speak. That's not even a question. What nobody's even asking that. He's just saying, he's just talking. He could have been a white man. He could have been an African. He could have been any culture he wanted to be. But see, the clout chaser is the fifth grader who made that an issue for us to even talk about it in the first place. Because none of us even gave a fuck, is what I'm saying. Until now. You follow where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I follow where you coming from, but I'm not jacking that dude, bro. Because he get a pass with saying nigga, and if the white boy Milk 74 was to say the word nigga multiple times, which as he do, then everybody be ready to go jump down on Milk 74 neck. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool if he do it, but if someone else do it, it's a problem.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know what he doing. I never heard him say that. But in my hood, I grew up with a bunch of Cambodians that say nigga all day, and nobody gonna do nothing. They grew up
in your hood. That's in your hood, but will he do that somewhere else though? Will he go somewhere else? Will he go to another hood and do it? And then you think they gonna give him a pass? If he go down south or somewhere else that nobody knows, you think he'll have that same? No,
Some
they
dudes,
won't.
some niggas that been in the hood all of their life, and I'm speaking about Dominicans, I'm speaking about Africans, I'm speaking about Puerto Ricans, I'm speaking about Cambodians. Them niggas are saying nigga anywhere they go, and they gonna come like if you come at them on don't say the word nigga, they gonna react to you the same way I might react to somebody telling me something I don't like. There's gonna be the same exact energy because they from where I'm from and they live how I live. So I understand what you saying, and we need to definitely check that shit. But I'm just
But
bringing you up.
and then the picking and choosing because that's just like when what I don't know if you're familiar with the kid Lil Pump said something in his bars about the Ching Chong. You see he jumped down on Lil Pump. It's been plenty of rappers who done said Ching Chong and all that in their rhymes and he ain't never say nothing to them about it. He ain't even checked them or nothing.
Well, let's think about it like this, right? Shop. Me and you, let's just say me and you, right, could build a conversation that can push us somewhere, and we don't even have nearly as many subs as some of these dudes, right? To speak about an important conversation on how to open some doors up. But as far as like, I feel like black people, we too emotional. We so emotional, we don't see the money pass right. But the money pass by us a lot because we don't understand money. We don't understand that this shit that we are seeing on this TV is entertainment. And there's a certain amount of emotions that you have to take away from it in order to understand the bigger picture. When you start looking at it, when you think about it, how I think about it, and I break it down, that this wasn't even a conversation. It's definitely not a conversation with me. This is why I'm repelling it. See, I can't tell you how I feel about China Mac or Math Hoffa because then that would require my feelings. You feel me? You know what I mean? You want me to tell you how I feel about him? I don't feel no way
Yeah,
about him.
you right though. If Hassan would never had mentioned it, we wouldn't be talking about this issue. You do absolutely right about that. But you know, that's dealing with selective
We got way
politics.
more shit that's wrong with us as a people. We got way more shit that's important than racism. Yo, let me tell you
I know
something. The
you
top
and you
20 in
right.
my list, shot the top 20 in my list. When I mark them down, racism don't enter the top 20. I got real problems in life that you know what I'm saying. That might be the it might stem from racism, but immediately racism don't enter my motherfucking realm. I don't give a fuck about racism, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. That's number one. Number two, I don't give a fuck about inactive black people. You know what I mean? I'm talking about motherfuckers that say what's wrong but don't help change it.
But don't
And
help. Yeah,
you know
being
what I mean?
contradicting like the fifth
Look,
grader.
and I'm specifically talking about those black motherfuckers with money. You feel me? I ain't talking about us. That's forced to just talk about it until we can crack code. Right? I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about the ones that got the money. Even if you could count five, I mean, on one hand, the black billionaires we got, nobody's interested in black. You feel me? Niggas is interested in green, nigga. That's where we at. We in the corporation called fucking America. And that racist conversation keep us broke as a motherfucker. I'm trying to get niggas out of that. So when it derives from a fifth grader, you know what I mean? It's hard for me to entertain it. It's hard for me to say, I don't like this person because he said something against Math Hoffa. Fuck, I give a fuck about him and Math Hoffa might make up right now. You feel me? And that's no disrespect.
For all we know, it could be a play. For all we know, you know what I'm saying?
All we know, it could be a play. It's not likely. You know what I mean? I feel like they both speaking from their heart, and this is the conversation. China Mac, you know what I'm saying? Felt a certain way, so he said something, and then the fifth grader popped out, and next thing you know, we all talking about, you know what I'm saying? Who could speak for hip hop and all this, and putting hip hop with us, nigga. Hip hop is Lil Uzi Vert, nigga. That's hip hop, man. No, Young
The
Thug.
fifth the fifth grader ain't even qualified to speak on nothing because he be on his couch. He ain't outside, and when he outside, he's at night. He ride around at night in a public place around some goofies. So he not even qualified to speak on it.
Beast Stinger is more qualified to talk about hip hop than
That's
him.
a fact.
So,
Yeah, Beast Sting is
then
more
we
qualified.
got
Cause Beast Sting is outside.
But look how we just transitioned into hip hop. We going from black people straight to hip hop. That's why these motherfuckers think that they know us from these
Hip
funky
hop
ass
is
songs.
universal. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying? Hip hop.
these songs is evil. These songs is evil. I don't. That's one thing me and the fifth grader agree with 100%. I don't. I could tell you some shit about the music industry because I work with Def Jam, Time Warner, Universal. I work with so many record labels, and when I first started reading about the music industry on how to keep your publishing and shit like that, before I came home from jail, I was reading books about the music industry. I've read some I've read some things about the music industry and what they do over the music and how they like back in the days when they had the reel of reels, what they was doing, playing the music back and recording. Yo, it was some evil shit that I seen in that shit. You feel me? That ain't got nothing to do with no black people I know. You know what I'm saying? The shit that they doing, the payola, the 360 deals, where fuck your
Yeah.
movie now. I want a piece of your life type shit. Once they seen our value going up, my nigga, come on, let's go. If we talking about most of the people that I talk about that I know that speak about black issues, I'm talking about black people that speak about black issues are not proactive in any kind of way. Niggas run their mouth, don't know what they talking about, don't got a business sense, don't know, understand how money work, don't understand anything about family, don't know how to stay with one bitch, don't know how to do anything, raise kids, take care of animals, take care of responsibilities, grow vegetables, you know what I'm saying, grow fruits and whatever. You don't know, I don't see no signs of anything proactive in the main niggas that run their mouth talking about what's wrong with us. And they take for a Chinese nigga that's obviously hip hop and come up in this shit. He being at the end of the day, we putting everything that we got a problem with up on this nigga because he in front of our face. Point blank. Period. Nobody don't
We
give a
can.
fuck.
Our people can accept him, but will his people accept us? That's the question I'm
Who
asking.
cares? Who gives a
You
fuck?
do get what I'm saying?
Who care? Who care? Because at the end of the day, we got to work one thing at a time. Or we talking about who's against us, or we talking about how we gonna work with each other. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking for. I don't give a fuck. I don't see who could stop me, man. I break all barriers down and start number one with racism because that shit will fuck you up. It will fuck you up and make you the most inactive as opposed to being proactive. You know what I'm saying? Where you needed that, man. That racist shit. That's why I'm a Trump supporter. Heavy. You feel me? I love it. You understand me? So people talking about we give our shit up too easily. What are we talking about? Which one of us owns something? Nigga, you don't even own the building that you living in. And if you do call yourself an owner, you're paying off on it. How many niggas you know just paid flat out and bought a house? That wouldn't even be a wise choice. But how many people do you know? I know one nigga, and my man is goofy. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. We don't own the motherfucking shoes we put our feet in. We support everything else except for black owned shit. In Cincinnati, guess what? Every day on the news, they list 10 new businesses that's black owned for you to go shop at. The fuck they doing in New York?
And don't nobody shop with them neither. I bet.
Nah, you crazy? The stats on these
Oh, they
stores,
do.
everybody going up. You want to know why?
Okay.
Because it takes awareness. It's a shop. It takes for them to see an example of what you can do. In Long Island, when I was working in television, BET, I was working on a show called 30 Years BET. I did an episode with Jay-Z. I did a joint with Jennifer Hudson. Right after that tragedy happened, did a joint with the um what's the light skinned nigga's name? Chico DeBarge and them niggas. Whatever one went to jail. He came home. We did an interview. In the process,
Yeah, Chico.
we also did Swiss Beats. Now, when I went to Swiss Beats' house, he lived in the mansion out in the Hamptons in Long Island, specifically in a spot called Sag Harbor, right? There's a historically black community over there. It's like 100 houses, right? You go through these houses, the doors are open and shit like that. So, I mean, they got everything that you could possibly need in that town. Everything. I mean, mind you, shit is expensive, but these are doctors, these are lawyers, these are people that been buying properties, little slots here and there, waiting for people to die and bringing black people in there. So when people say that, what are we doing? You have to look, you have to dig to find out the examples. because you're not gonna see it in no rappers. You're not gonna see it in no actors. If we was gonna see it, we would have seen it with James Brown. We'd have seen it with Michael Jackson. We would have seen it with Paul Mooney. We've seen it with Richard Pryor. Name all these dead motherfuckers that you want. All right, we would have seen it. We would have seen the example of that already pop out, and we still ain't seen nothing yet. We still talking about this racism, this black shit. Who can't talk about hip hop? Who should? Who wouldn't? Nigga, we don't even own hip hop. Go look at fucking Grandmaster Flash and the rest of them niggas. Them niggas struggling. Some of them niggas smoke. Like I said,
booty bandits.
come on, Africa Bambaataa fucked Hassan Campbell, aka the fifth grader. Excuse me. February 17th can't come quick enough. Hit the like button, motherfuckers. I got the legendary Sha Banks up in here. One of the brothers that don't hold his tongue. Get on my nerves sometimes, but you know what? I understand when you're coming from the heart. But we got to use our mind and our heart got to coexist right now, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. All right? This is not important whether a Chinese dude is saying that he don't fuck. I mean, what the fuck? China Mac is hip hop. China Mac is hip hop. He fuck, man. This shit is ridiculous.
That's to you though, bro. That's how you feel because you built a relationship with him. You get what I'm saying? He not to me. I don't know who he is. I just know him for being a local Chinese nigga that was locked up with Lava. That's all he's going to be known for.
Shot. Can you rap better than China Mac?
Hell, I don't even rap, but I know I can. If I put my
it's a simple question, bro.
Into it, I know I can.
Yes or no, right now. Can you rap better than China Mac?
Yeah.
How can this? That's not realistic because how much sweat equity you put into writing rhymes? How many books have you broken to? How many battles have you been through? You can't just say that you're good at something just because you think you're good at it. You got to have them hours. You got to have that 4,000 hours.
Yeah. Time and dedication. Yeah, of course. You got to put in time.
I think, was it 4,000 hours? Some shit like that. But I tell you one thing, right? China Mac been putting in work, and he is from where he's from, and he represent what he represent. And I feel like he getting a hard deal because niggas, right? What they resolved, repressed, like issues. You feel me? Like we look for something to put our issues on as opposed to dealing with the fuck the issue is. What is the issue with anybody saying that they not fucking with somebody? That's what I'm saying. Let's take color out of it.
Man, I just don't like dude. He got niggas from both coasts arguing over this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. He got niggas from the West Coast falling out about him. He got niggas on the East Coast falling out about him, and he just sitting back, just smiling like, yeah, he did his part. You know what I'm saying? He did his part. But that one time,
the part that he did was incredible. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I asked the nigga the other day, why do you keep on putting yourself in a position to be attacked based off of you trying to, defend Chinese people or whatever? He said, because the conversation. You see what we doing right now? The conversation, my nigga. Without that, we're not gonna have the conversation. I don't give a fuck if Chinese get along with black people. Let me make myself really, really clear, right? I do not give a fuck if no Chinese get along with black people. I troll Chinese motherfuckers and I troll black people at the same way. I do what they call satire. I laugh at the tragedy. Well, that's not really what satire means, but that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But what you talking about, God? The link is paid.
If he's speaking on issues within our community, why he ain't speaking on issues that happened over the weekend with his people?
But let me say
he worried about another man's opinion, but he ain't worried about what's going on realistically. You do get what I'm saying?
Brother. God said he grew up in the culture. How can we exclude people who grew up in it? Great question. Can you answer that?
Grew up in what culture though? What culture did he grow up in?
Everybody hit the like button, man. Squares, Grizzly Bears, Yak. You know what I'm saying? God the brand. All my brothers, y'all included in this conversation. I need y'all up here to talk about this because I feel like I'm going to keep on talking and I understand Shah's point and where he's coming from. It's like looking at the spirit of an OG. You know what I mean? Like you get tired of feeling a certain way, and I understand where he's coming from. So I'm with him in heart, but I'm thinking in mind right now. Like I need us to really, really crack the code and get outside of our emotions for a second.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but why is he not speaking on what happened over the weekend with his people? But let his people get smacked up. That's like when COVID first started. You get what I'm saying? And people was jumping down on the Asians. You get
But
what I'm
listen,
saying?
okay, let me ask you something, right? I'm black, right? So that's ask me that question because I work, I got a whole life, I got shit going on. But ask me about uh, 50 Africans getting blown up or 50 niggas in Cali getting blown up. I ain't talk about it. That same shit applies to us way more. I'm not talking
But
about it. But you're not.
but
Hold on. You're not
right.
holding. Look, you're not holding me accountable for not speaking about that. I probably don't even know what the fuck is going on. So you ask him why he's not talking about that. Only he knows that. Maybe he's too busy. I don't know. Let me just
But
finish. Let's
when
play
all
this.
that Asian hate was going on, he was, you know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all need to stop doing this and doing that. But yeah, all his people just got slaughtered in Cali. He ain't speak up on it not once. But let one of us go around on how it used to be when everybody just randomly knocking him out off GP. He got something to say. You get what I'm saying? But yet this happened. You ain't got nothing to say, bro.
All
So
right. So
call it what it is. Why? Because his people did it. But I bet you if it was a white guy that did it or if a black guy did it, I bet you he'll have something to say. But nah, due to the fact that his people's the one that did it, he quiet now. But he got so much to say what's going on another man's platform, on what another man do, but you ain't speaking about that issue. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I feel
All
you.
right?
I feel you, but that right there is a hell of a responsibility for us to do what people think we need to do. Whether that's talking about some Asian motherfuckers that died or something else. You know what I'm saying? You can't really determine what somebody gonna talk about because you don't know what his day look like. You don't even know if he even knows about that information. Hold on for a second.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. The real ones is gonna relate. The other people, I don't expect. If you never been through the system, and you never know how it feels to be fighting for your life, on trial, fighting for your life, knowing that you might get 25 to life, knowing that you might spend the rest of your life in prison, you're not going to understand. But everybody that ever been through some shit like that, everybody that has family members that been through shit like that, we look at that differently. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless, that man is innocent until proven guilty. Let that man fight. Give that man an opportunity to fight for his life, bro. Don't add more fuel to the fire. Don't add more gasoline onto that shit so more people could. You got a big ass platform, bro. You got a big ass platform. You could sway jurors. Jurors could see your Math Hoffa show and be like, you know what? Math Hoffa fuck with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Troy Ave, and he did that. And then now in his mind, in that person's mind, it's there. So if you was a real one, you would have been like, nah, we not even gonna talk about that. Even though he called me a bitch, even though he said I'm a bitch and all types of shit and I'm pussy and all that, we still not gonna do that. We real. So now we not gonna talk about that. But you didn't do that. You set the table up for
Wavy to hurt. Who's that?
Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin', Mac, man? Yo, this way with the hurt, man.
I
Shaw, what
shot. What
up?
up? What up?
Yo, what
I
up? What
shot. What
up?
up, bro?
Ain't shit, man. I'm just here, vibing. I wanted to come, a little point of view of this guy, hot for Justin.
Oh, guy. What you got to say?
Like, you know what it is, man? I think people are having a misconnection with what China Mac basically was trying to say. But being that he said it on a broad, platforms such as YouTube, and he's speaking to hundreds of thousands, millions, whatever you want to call it, other people that live outside of that alternative world, people gonna have their misconceptions and opinions. But the fact of the matter is, my nigga, anyone that comes from this underworld shit knows that shit he did was a clown move with another clown nigga that is sprinkling a story about a crime that hasn't even been litigated yet. Because everyone knows while you out here free telling people this story about what happened that day, remember, people weren't there. No one knows what happened except the people that were in there. So when you coming out here telling this story, that's what it is. About how this person did that, I got this person brought that in. You giving out information. And you're putting like I said, that story in the minds of the public opinion. So therefore, that could like China Mac is saying, that can be in the mind of people. People read, people look at internet. Jurors, meaning normal people.
Right.
And that could persuade them to have a certain image in their mind already about that person.
But he told the story on day one before he even got on Math Hoffa platform. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on. And once again, this is why I say it's a disconnect because people don't understand. That nigga went on a bunch of honky platforms and told that story. Vlad TV. He ain't no street nigga. Niggas don't gotta admonish him. He a dick rider. Another nigga culture vulture. All them other dudes is called, except like he said, Nori. But he ain't have to G-check Nori in reality. You know why? Because once again, it makes sense. He don't know Nori. I know you. I know you from really in the streets, meaning out in the Bronx, Manhattan, the battle rap scene with Smack. They were peers. I've spoken to you before. We done dapped up before. You talk about crimes you committed before. You was decking niggas in the back battle. So I had an assumption that you was of that cloth. So of course I could check you, nigga. You gotta make it make sense.
Hold on, let's see what happens when he pulls up.
For him to talk about it. You wanted him to talk about it because it made you feel better. It made you feel like, oh, I'm Matt Hoffa now with a big show. And Tax Stone, you call me a bitch and you in jail fighting for your life. So I'm gonna just make you feel like shit. That's what you was doing, bro. Like a little girl. Like that's whole shit, bro. That's whole shit. Where he at? He not trying to come on my show. He ain't listen, he ain't look, I'm gonna tell you all the requests. Look, all the requests. He's not requesting to be on this. I would put him up here. He's not requesting to be on this. Look, these are all of my requests. Math Hoffa, Justin is not on there. He's not. I would bring him on right now, but he's not. Because Vlad, listen, why am I not mad at Vlad? Why am I not mad at Adam 22? Why am I not mad at Noriega? Even though Noriega, I expect more from him. I expect more from him too. I expect more from him. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know he had him on the show. I'm disappointed in Noriega, but I never met Noriega. I never shook his hand.
God, Brad, kick it. What's up? What's your thoughts about this so far?
Nah, I think he ain't say nothing wrong. I think if you soliciting information because you got a problem with the man, like you doing whole shit for real. Like why we even need to talk about that subject and his case is ongoing. You can't, and then as far as people talking about China Mag, he Chinese, he need to stay out of black people business. He grew up in the culture. He grew up around black people. He grew up rapping it. I mean, that's his culture too. Like, just because he not black don't mean he can't be a part of the culture.
That's selective politics, bro.
But you see the trickery though. Like that wasn't, nobody even cared about that. Nobody even cared what he said. You know what I'm saying? That's as good as you saying, you know what? I'm not rocking with the Pizza Hut. No, I mean with the Italian restaurant. Because so now you got to speak up for all black people against the Italians. Like what you got against Italians? Why are you speaking?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying,
man, bro? And that's why I'm saying these dudes all liars too. And this is why I'm gonna say that. Mac Bain grew up in the Bronx. I believe, like he said, yeah. I'm from Harlem, which is a very diverse neighborhoods. And even if you want to take it a step from that, if there was a white boy, for example, or Asian person, which usually was maybe one or maybe even two in them neighborhoods at those times, 80s, let's just say, early 90s. I don't care if it was 100 black niggas, they like, Mac Main and his block would never allow niggas to do anything to them niggas from their block. If you was on Rikers Island with these niggas and they was part of your team,
That's a whole fact.
Because
fact.
And this is why I say these dudes are liars, because they act like me. I've been on going to Rikers Island since 1996, so I was there and I know the temperature. I'm a Damu, bro. There was Asian niggas or Spanish nigga. There were 5%ers, and the 5%ers wasn't letting no one do nothing to them.
Hey, yo, hold on. Stop right there. I want to see when Math pop up, and then we're gonna continue from there. Go ahead, stick around, bro.
No doubt.
Hand, and he never called me a real one. Vlad is Vlad, bro, but Vlad is Vlad. Vlad doesn't come from where we come from. He doesn't come from that. Adam 22, they don't come from that. But Noriega and
I understand what he's saying right there.
Matt, Vlad, Hoffa, and Justin, whatever the fuck your name is, Justin, we come from that. We come from the same place. So I thought that we would uphold to certain things, man. Real shit, real people shit. You feel me? I can't expect Vlad to do that. I don't expect Adam 22 to do that. I do expect somebody that shot at onto.
Go ahead, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's run it up.
Garages, somebody that was robbing shit, somebody that was punching people in battles and shit. Yeah, I expected you to live by that and say real shit. You know what? We not even gonna talk about that. I don't care if you talk about we not even gonna mention his name. We're not gonna mention it at all, because what we say here could potentially sway a juror's decision, and we're not doing that. If he go to jail, he go to jail. If he spend the rest of his life in jail, he's gonna do that. But we're not gonna try to.
I understand what he's saying, but I did listen to the interview, and I don't think he said anything incriminating to Math Hoffa's credit.
We not gonna do that because we realer than that. We realer than that. Yeah. All right. So come on.
Hey, Mac, I'm trying to come back up. My wife just walked in from work.
What's up, man? I'm glad you find it funny. Justin. Yeah.
Raymond.
What's up,
your
Justin?
face is turning red, Raymond.
What's up, Justin?
Red.
What's
Raymond,
up?
Let's be clear about something.
And people don't know, Math. For people that don't know, Math Hoffa is a battle rapper that like punching niggas in their face. He's a whole troll, just like us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's what he does. I'm saying that he does know how to troll back. You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
Let's be clear.
You went live on me, Raymond. You went live. You went live on Justin. Raymond, you went live on Justin. That was unwarranted, Raymond, and you know it.
What you said? What are you talking about?
You went live on me, Raymond. You went.
What do you mean
live.
I went live
you
on
made
you?
a video. You made a specific clip saying I can no longer support Math Hoffa.
I was on. Hold on. Let me.
See, there we go. Now, see, Math Hoffa being mad about it, I understand, because he's talking about him. But everybody else, that conversation come from y'all God, nigga. If y'all running with that conversation right now, let me tell y'all something. The author of that conversation y'all having about who can't speak about hip hop and all that shit come from your fucking daddy. And your daddy was sucking on Ben by the dick. I got the other training video just in case y'all into gay sex. You know what I'm saying? Starring Gotti. He likes slapping ass, allegedly.
Talk, Justin.
You got my number, Raymond.
Justin.
Let
me talk. Let me talk, Justin. Let me talk. All right? Let me talk. Don't do that. I went on live. The whole live wasn't about you. The whole live wasn't about you, Justin. I just said, I went on live and I just said, somebody brought your name up in the chat. And I just said, I can't fuck with that no more because I seen Justin go and have somebody talk about an active case. You know what I'm saying? On his platform, and I expected better. And I'm not going to jack it no more.
Did
and
you
what
watch
I said
the video?
was
Did you watch the video, Raymond?
But listen to what I'm saying.
Did you watch the video,
yes,
Raymond?
I watched the video.
Did you watch the video, Raymond?
I watched the video, Justin.
Before you said that?
I watched the video, Justin.
Did you watch the video before you said that, Raymond?
I seen the clip. Listen to what
I want y'all to get in the comments if y'all ain't see this yet. Let me know what y'all think this is gonna end up as, because I ain't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you seen it, don't give us a spoiler alert. We talking to the people that haven't seen this. What do y'all think is gonna happen at the end of this? Is it gonna be a handshake or is it gonna be up?
What I'm saying. I seen the clip, Justin. I
What was
seen
in the clip, Raymond?
Hold on. Let me finish. Don't come on. I seen my bro Zip with the Drip make a video. Then I went and looked at the clip. When I looked at the clip, when I looked at the clip, Justin, you said, what did you say? You said, okay, I'm not gonna add.
If y'all got any questions on the panel, let me know when to stop it. You know what I'm saying? My man Marco Bambino just popped up. He always doing the work of God. You know what I'm saying? And so does Yak. And if y'all ain't subscribed to Yak, Chicago's finest. Come on, man. Act like you know.
Have you talk about nothing you can't talk about? What happened? That's what you said. But what I'm saying is, a real motherfucker would have never even asked about it. A real motherfucker would, hold on, let me finish. A real motherfucker would have never even set the table up.
Now, Math is going with the approach that, yo, listen, stop putting me in that box as a real nigga, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or a street dude or whatever. But the fact does remain, you know what I'm saying, that Math gonna learn from this. You feel me? Because that's like, you got to understand, you don't want to turn into a DJ Vlad.
For him to say anything that would have anything to do with it, because you could potentially sway a jury.
Raymond, let's be clear on something, Raymond. I do not like Taxstone. I don't wish death on him, but I don't like him.
Oh, so that's what he got a personal vendetta against that man.
Can we talk?
This Taxstone been called him out years ago, was disrespected him, and he never did nothing about it. So that's what doesn't make sense.
Now I see what's going
This is
on.
old. That's right, mad old. That's like long, bro. That's more than a decade.
Here's the thing with that though. Yeah, that is like about like going on 8. What Tax been locked up?
It's like
6
yes,
now?
bro. It's been bro. I remember when that happened. That shit was.
So it's got to be like I'll add on another 2 to that. It's got to be 8 years when they first had their little shit. But their shit was
little.
Yeah,
exactly.
Back and
forth. It was like in
2016. And I'll be honest, you can't call it a back and forth back then either, because Math ain't say or do nothing about it.
They didn't really go. Yeah, it probably been one YouTube live and another YouTube live, and that was that. That wasn't. Nobody was really looking at that like that was something I was going to spawn off.
Hey, Matt. How you feel about that, Matt?
Being that Mac had paused it right there, you know, when he said, "Yo, I don't like Taxstone," like I wish he didn't say that.
Yeah, that's a bad. He shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Sometimes the truth got to come out, man, and that's the whole point. And it goes to show you, just like any interview, bro, you know, they have these little questions or how people going to set things up, you know, sometimes. And that's how that you could just tell that he told them, yo, I'm going to ask you this question and you go from there and you respond. Like, you set that stage up, bro. You set it up for that.
Can I be devil's advocate real quick?
Right.
In Mav Hoffa's defense, we got to quit putting the cap on. We got to quit putting the cap on how we expand this shit. Because Mav Hoffa looking at it right now, he's a taxpaying citizen. He's a Oprah Winfrey per se of YouTube. So it's open game on what the conversation is about. That's what Mav hanging on to right now.
Hold on, Yak. I feel like Mav made his decision. That's where he's moving at. You know what I'm saying? He made it very clear that I don't want to be associated with that street shit. That's in a nutshell. That's what he's saying.
That's basically it.
I don't see nothing wrong with
I agree.
What Mav Hoffa saying.
There is still something wrong. Can I explain it real quick?
But I also feel like it's a cop out. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like it's just a cop out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, you know what? Let me move more militant. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't like the way it was delivered to me, let me move a little bit more millie.
You saying on the Math Hoffa side or the Troy Ave side?
Math Hoffa side saying that like China Mac's critique for him saying that, yo, listen, I feel like it's an open case. I shouldn't even be talking about that shit. Real niggas understand that. I feel like that's what I'm saying.
No, I hear you. Yo, let me chime in real quick. Let's keep it 1 milli up in this room right now.
All right.
Troy Ave has done several interviews that I heard somebody earlier say, like,
You
persuade.
said federal or several?
He's done several interviews. And I think it was China Mac who said it, like, oh, yo, you have somebody on your platform who could potentially persuade jurors and all that shit. Fuck that. Troy Ave got the case. If he go on there, nigga ask him a motherfucking question, and he's spewing every single detail, saying what he's gonna do. Yo, I'm a gangster. Yo, he was talking about old robberies on that interview.
Yeah.
He was talking about how he robbed the barbershop. Yo, I ain't gonna say no names. Son had his kid in the store. Yo, that's your son. All right, put your kid up. I ain't gonna say no names. Like the niggas who got robbed don't know that's you, whether you had the mask on or not. Like, yo, what are you talking about? That nigga be running his trap 24/7. He got an open case. He want to be the biggest nigga out here coming out of New York, Tupac, all this other weird shit. That's not going to help him. That's Troy Ave's fault. China Mac has no reason to intervene into that particular case. That's the bottom line. Mind your fucking business.
Do we attack? Yeah, look, Marco specifically. Do we attack the interviewer or we attack the motherfucker answer the questions?
We attack the motherfucker that's answering the questions. That's no different from having a hot light above your head and two detectives are in front of you. It's no difference. It's no difference.
Hey, yo, can I chime in? Can I chime in real quick, Mac, man?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right, this is what I want to say because I don't want to lose my train of thought. When it comes to him now trying to say, you know what, I've changed my lifestyle. I'm now into the entertainment business, and I pay my taxes, and I'm trying to do uplifting things, whatever the case may be, inside the entrepreneur world. That is purely fine, great. Have at it, and we wish the best for you. But let me tell you one thing. Being that you were formerly in that lifestyle, you still have to obtain dignity. You still have to obtain some type of respect to that code, even if you're not living in that realm anymore. And this is why I say and this is why I say that. Hold on real quick. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Because like I said, Mac, if you in prison, right? And let's just say you banging, you in the gang, but you want to fall back, but you are honorary member. You meaning you never did nothing wrong, and they say, you know what? Go ahead, do your thing. You can walk off. Does that mean now, because you're not involved in that, and you gave yourself, let's just say to the church or whatever in there, means that if you see some niggas fishing some drugs, you gonna tell the CO, yo, they was fishing drugs?
Nah.
You can't do it.
You're not gonna do that.
You can't. You cannot. Because you still have to uphold the laws and regulations of that world. And I say that to say this. You're still eating off of street culture, Mav Hoffa.
That's true.
Your platform is based on the underworld and hip-hop culture. So therefore, as long as you're making money on it and you speak about it, you still have to have integrity, even if you don't engage in it.
Mac,
Wavy. Hold up for a second, Wavy.
Mac didn't ask the question, though, did he?
Hold up a second. Let me read the comment real quick, yeah. Peace and blessings, Mac panel. That code is either in you forever or it never was. I would agree 100%.
Thank you. Come on, it's just logical, bro. Because my thing is this: like me, I'm also a changed man too. I'm not here banging and robbing and doing all the things I was doing when I was 16. When I did my 13 years in prison, no. But guess what? I'm also not gonna just be in the street. And if I see two crews from this block banging out or something, and the cops come, I'm not gonna tell them, "Oh yeah, it was something right here. He shot." Yeah, that's not my business.
Still not calling 911.
Yeah, but what that got to do with Troy Ave opening his mouth? You should be taking that scenario and use that on Troy.
No, my brother.
It ain't the first time he did it either.
My brother,
you know what I'm saying?
Brother, once again, you're not correlated. He gave him the platform, and he set the stage for it by asking the question in itself.
Hold up, Wavy.
Matt didn't ask the question though, did he?
Yes,
no, he didn't.
Matt did.
He didn't ask him. Troy.
Did he set
Troy
the stage?
Volunteered that,
bro.
Did he do it on purpose?
Bro, he set the stage once he said, "Me and you have
Did he
a
do it on
mutual
purpose?
hater."
Hold up. Everybody, slow down for 1 second. One question: did he do it on purpose?
Yes, he did it on purpose. 100%. There would be no purpose.
Wait. Stop right there. Yeah, did he do it on purpose?
I wouldn't say on purpose. He just let it go where it went.
He just went with the flow. He just went with the flow.
He took it there to that flow.
Marco,
Let him ask Shy Banks.
He just let it go where Troy took it.
Hold up. Marco, was that a play on Math part?
Math knew he was going to run his mouth. Math knew he was going to run his mouth.
Listen, let me just be fair with y'all. Let me be fair with the other podcasts. Drink champs give drinks out so niggas can run their mouth.
Facts.
Let's go here. 1 second, y'all. Let's just play his last piece, and then we're going to finish.
Raymond, let's be clear on something, Raymond. I do not like Taxstone. I don't wish death on him, but I don't like him. I'm concerned people. Hold on. Let me talk, Raymond. Let me talk. Now, when I asked him, I was not being malicious. I just didn't know what he could talk about. I know that they're both fighting separate cases. And I know that Troy was the only one charged with Banger's death. Rest in peace, Banger. The godmother of my daughters is Banger's girlfriend. I was at the hospital that night, Raymond. You understand? There's a personal connection there, Raymond. I don't think you understand that, Raymond. It ain't had nothing to do with you, and there was no reason for you to talk about that. Because the same way. Hold on.
You made your point.
No. The same way.
That was wavy to hurt, Tony.
That he went on Drink Champs, Adam 22, Academics, and whatever platforms he went on, he said the same things. And not once did he purposely or recklessly throw an implication out there that people are using as a clip. Nobody's using a clip from my episode on Look at Troy Ave Snitching. Nobody's doing that, Raymond.
On the thing. Hold on. You talking
Raymond.
too much now. You can't.
I'm gonna get China Mac on here, man. I hit him up earlier. We gonna get China Mac on here because I want to ask China Mac some questions. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep on talking. You gotta let me talk because you on my live. You ain't just gonna out talk me, bro. Let me talk.
Because it's your live. You want to come over to mine?
Let me talk to you. But you on here already. You on here already. Hold on. Let me talk, man.
Go ahead, Raven.
Listen, Justin. You said we got mutual enemies. Is that not what you said?
My bad.
Yo, there's a fire
Jurors
over
can
there?
see your math point.
No. The same way that he went on Drink Champs, Adam 22, Academics, and whatever platforms he went on, he said the same things. And not once did he purposely or recklessly throw an implication out there that people are using as a clip. Nobody's using a clip from my episode on Look at Troy Ave Snitching. Nobody's doing that, Raymond.
On the thing. Hold on. You talking
Raymond.
too much.
Fire starts small. Remember.
Now you can't just keep on talking. You gotta let me talk because you on my live. You ain't just gonna out talk me, bro. Let me talk.
Let me talk to you. You want to come over to mine?
Let me talk to you. But you on here already. You on here already. Hold on. Let me talk, man.
I interview both of them. You know what I'm saying? But I interview them for different reasons. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't think that Math Hoffa wouldn't come. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of troll these niggas and leave room open for a conversation. You feel me? But let's finish. Let's just see where it's going.
Listen, Justin. You said we got mutual enemies. Is that not what you said?
I don't think I use enemies.
You said
I probably said something like that.
You said we got mutual enemies, right?
No, we got a mutual hater. I said we got a mutual hater.
Okay, you got a mutual hater, right?
Yeah.
So now you're setting it. You already know that. Listen, let me tell you something. I just don't think. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
I don't know all the details of the Troy Ave situation. I do like his show though. Big shout out to Troy Ave. I don't know if he's a rat. Once I know that he's a rat, then I will take back my statement of saying that I like his show. Then I say,
he said he's taking a stand.
Stand on what? Can you put me on, please, Marco? Let me know what's going on with Troy Ave.
Y'all ain't been watching shit?
No, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Troy Avenue.
No, he had the song. He had the song. It was called Nupac. I think it was called. What was on that Nupac mixtape?
You referring to Troy Avenue, right?
Middle
Troy
finger
Avenue.
from the stand, fuck a fan, or something like that. Like he basically said, and then he even said on Matt Hoffa's interview, he's like, "Yo, if a nigga is my enemy, fuck him. I don't give a fuck about him. I'm
Troy
going
Avenue.
all the way." Like he said that on Math. He said it on that song. He said,
No, when I'm asking you, because I'm just trying to get on the same page with you. We're talking about Troy Avenue.
Yeah, Troy Ave.
Who's Troy Ave?
The rapper, nigga. What are you talking about?
Troy Avenue.
That's Brooklyn Crown Heights. What
I'm saying is the name of him is Troy Avenue.
Oh yeah, yeah. She put the Ave on it for Troy Ave and Crown Heights. That's his name.
Troy Avenue. Okay, cool. All right. So he said he's gonna take the stance.
Said in the song.
He's gonna take the stance or the stand in the court.
Court. The video is an animated version of him on the stand. You didn't see it?
Tell him.
Yo, it's crazy.
Send it to me right now.
Yo,
can I say something?
That was crazy, though.
You know what I mean? See that?
I've seen it. I saw the video.
Wait a minute.
Listen. Basically, what Troy Ave is saying is that he's willing to take the stand on his defense and tell that same story he's been telling everyone about. He took the gun from somebody, how someone else brought the gun in. He's saying he's willing to do that. He said that out his mouth.
He basically said that on the song.
Yeah, that's an animated video.
That position. Oh, let me see if we can pull it up.
And real quick, before I lose the train, Mac Man, and there's another thing, and this is why I said people disconnect with reality or they don't know what's really going on.
You're right.
Mav Hoffa, just for me to explain something to you, that case has not been litigated, which means it's not on trial yet. It doesn't even have a calendar. So therefore, any videos that Troy Ave happens to do, or Taxstone, let's just say, for example, even though he can't because he in there, if they had any videos where they were saying anything incriminating about themselves or that case, I guarantee you those videos will find their way to that courtroom by the time they try these fucking cases.
You are absolutely right. And
I don't know what kind of idiot you are, my brother, or, like I said, I know you was probably a petty criminal before, nothing sophisticated, but start thinking, my friend. Seriously.
Yeah, he told about a whole bunch of old crimes.
Wait, who you talking about? Mav
Hoffa.
Oh, no,
because he was saying that no one could use my video, no one's using the video, in the criminal law. The case ain't been litigated. That's the point that he's making.
You're right. Yo, I agree. I concur.
Hold up. Bias starts small, especially on the internet. Trust me when I tell you. You know what I mean? It'll be a small YouTuber that'll say that'll put some shit out. Next thing you know, it'll be fucking 500,000 views on that shit.
Yo, that's a fact, and I agree with that. Here's what I'm saying: it's like the way Son was talking in that interview. He has to hold you. That's got to be accountable on Troy's shit, regardless to whatever. Son, I don't give a fuck if it was Barbara Walters, Diane Sawyer, Mac Mean, Oprah Winfrey.
Who's Troy?
Troy
you can't just be talking like, because the nigga said it on the joint. When I had to defend my friend and my friend died.
Mac Man, Troy Ave is the artist that Hoffa was actually interviewing about the situation. That's his name as a hip hop.
He hanging on to the fact that
Troy Ave is the hip hop artist. He named himself after his block over there in Crown Heights.
People say Troy Ave.
Nah, it's Troy Ave. That's his name. That's his rap.
Yo,
Troy Ave.
I call him Troy.
Yo, Hurt, you're not gonna hold Troy accountable for nothing.
Who the fuck is Troy?
Yeah. You have to. I think he should be catching the heat.
You're not gonna hold him accountable for nothing.
I've been saying Troy, but this what I'm saying. I wouldn't even engage in a conversation about it because he's already clearly stated what position he's taking.
He's on the same page with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he's already stated what position he's taking. So I don't fuck with that lane because he said it. He's gonna do whatever it takes for him to get out of that situation. He doesn't care about the rules of the underworld.
We talking about Troy Avenue. Does he make good music?
No, terrible.
Nah, not really.
No,
it's all right. It's all
right.
Nah, you probably heard 2 hot songs out that man.
True.
What was
never heard no hot songs from that man?
What was his last mixtape? We ain't
Middle
one of the
finger to
songs.
the stand, I think, or some that shit. You know, the shit that
Name one of, that's how you
I
get
think
niggas. You be
all
like,
the
yo, name
bullets
one
should
of these songs.
be shot at Troy Ave, not
Yo,
Mav
Matt,
Hoffa. Mav Hoffa just
Right?
rolled with it to
I
get
do
the views,
understand
I
what
man.
you're saying,
don't think you
but I
understand.
don't think you
But
watched the
listen,
clip.
oh no, listen, I did what I just told you what you said on the
Do
clip,
you
bro.
remember what my? All right, I'm not
What
even
I'm
gonna
saying,
ask you.
hold on,
My question was,
let me
are
finish.
you
Can
going?
I finish my point?
Go
Let me
ahead,
finish my
Raymond.
point, bro.
Go ahead,
Yo,
Raymond.
you know how to do interviews. Let the person speak, bro.
Go ahead, Raymond.
What I'm saying is, if that was me, right? Or if that was me, what I expect of you, because you look me in my eyes and you said you a real one, I'm a real one, we the last ones left. That's what you said. When
remember that, Raymond, but okay.
So, all right, whatever.
Right.
I have a video. I can show you the video. Now, what I'm saying now,
you still got the video,
at Sav's party, shout out to you
Sav.
said that to me. Facts.
Sav, this is your fault. Sav, this is your fault.
Now listen.
This is your fault.
Now listen. Now listen to what I'm saying. A real one would have did this. A real one would have been like, yo, we got a mutual hater, right? That's what you said. We got a mutual hater, but we're not going to talk about him at all because he still has an active case, and we're not going to talk about it.
Okay, I did put a question in the poll. Pause. No Gotti. Gotti's getting fucked up tonight. 10 toes down to him. Filthy. And I'm going to drop a whole tranny video on this man. This man smacking ass in the shit, showing his face. I kid you not.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta do that, bro.
I'm gonna do him dirty. Now, this thing right here. Well, I put a question in the poll. Like I said, I do want to see what y'all got to say before we go any further. And I do need y'all to hit the like button. 61 people here. Whatever. Do what you want. I love y'all anyway. Jay Rigo in the building. Dr. Mills, salute. Gotta get in the poll. You know what I'm saying? No Gotti, no snow, ever, even in December. Even on Christmas, nothing. Just keep it light. We got a lot of people voting, but not a lot of people hitting like. Hit the like button before I slap your mother. All right, check this out. Will this end well? 80% says no. Keep voting, man. We're going to keep on playing it. You know what I'm saying? Brothers bringing some energy to the panel. I got the legendary Marco Bambino. You know what I'm saying? My good friend, Yak. You know what I mean? Wavy the Herc is bringing the energy. Shaw Banks, you know what I'm saying? He's chilling. The Shaw Banks will slap the shit out of somebody in real life. You know what I'm saying? These guys are connected. S.A.
That's it.
Nope.
Oh, that's what a real one would have did in my eyes. Not set the table up for him to talk about. You mad? Listen, you mad because he called.
I seen Math Hoffa punch Dose in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can get ugly. You know what I mean? Even with Math Hoffa punched people in the face. He got stolen on by Disaster too. So you know what I mean? But you know that we don't count that. We only remember him punching Dose in the face.
Hold on, Raymond.
Pussy and all of that.
Raymond. Let me talk. Your definition of what a real one is, in mine, is different. And that's fine.
Is Math Hoffa copping out instead of saying, you know what, I need to, fine tune what I'm doing? Is he just taking the cop?
Definitely copping out, because even that answer right there, you're definitely no, it ain't. Not when it's in the underworld. That's how he's trying to sway the people. We don't care that you're a journalist now, my nigga. It's irrelevant. Have integrity for the community and the lifestyle you once lived, and you're still eating off of.
Okay, so grandson says Troy Ave videos called Too Legit to Quit. Man is gonna tell on everybody, they saying. Hey, check this out, right? Here's the link. Let's listen to this last piece of this.
That's fine. You can have your own standard on how things are. However, it's a little hypocritical for you to come on my show and promote the Citizens Act, an act that you could snitch on, and then be talking this shit when it comes to that. It's a little hypocritical.
All right. Now let me address that. By you saying that Citizen App is not.
That was the stupidest shit I ever heard this nigga say also. Shit didn't make no sense.
Hold on, let's see where it go.
And that's fine. That's fine. You can have your own standard on how things are. However, it's a little hypocritical for you to come on my show and promote the Citizens App, an app that you could snitch on, and then be talking this shit when it comes to that. It's a little
okay. All right. Now let me address that. By you saying that Citizen App is not a snitch app. Citizen App is that. Hold on. Let me finish. Citizen App.
Math Hoffa, come on, knock it off, man. Stop trolling. Citizen App ain't no fucking snitch app. Everybody named mama got snitch
That's
app.
what I'm trying to say, bro. This nigga is either, once again, he's either far removed from what's really going on in the streets, or like you said, he's just trolling or trying to sway people, because everyone knows every goon in the streets of New York uses Citizen App so niggas can know where the pigs is at, man. You can't snitch on that. That app is just awareing you where a crime took place in a certain area. That's all that shit does. Come on, stop it.
Word, stop at 5. You know what I'm saying? That's bugging. He bugging. That was a reach.
Yeah, reach, man. The man's talking about when the Asians is getting
and
attacked.
for citizens, right? For old ladies that hold on, let me finish. For old ladies to know what's going on. Now, by your accord, bro, you could call the police on a cell phone. So you telling me because of that, nobody can use a cell phone? That you can call the police on the cell phone?
Can you report?
What are you talking about? That don't even make sense.
Great point. You know what I'm saying? One for the Chinaman.
Yo, but then listen to the lie he tells people. You can't call police on a Citizen App. No, you can't.
Raymond,
that doesn't make sense.
Can you report crimes?
You are trying to
You could call police on any phone that you got, from what I understand about phones. He said, can you call police from the Citizen App? Nigga, the Citizen App is on the phone, puñeta.
Yeah, bro. It's just weird, the shit that these dudes try to use. It's no bueno. Another L for you, man.
Marco, I need you to get in here, man. What we talking about?
That was a bad anchor for him. If that was his left jab, he didn't throw it right. No funny.
The legendary, y'all. Marco Bambino.
Listen that.
What?
Can you report crimes on the Citizen App?
Can you report crimes on the iPhone?
Very good question. What the fuck are we
here?
And he got a smile on him. See, you know what I hate about,
like you say, he's trolling. He's trolling.
My nigga, but you know what though? This is a little bit past that though. Hurt. You wanna know why? Think about it, right? Because and look at his face. He believes what the fuck he's saying. He think that he has a point.
Of course he does, bro. Because you know why? He's playing on the fact of the race thing, man.
I was just gonna say that the sad part is if he genuinely believes this shit, that's sad. Yeah.
Yo, you know what though? You know what I'm saying? See, do you know what it is about us? I think that we're in the confusing time right now, people. Right? Because you have us guys that do like Math Hoffa, and we you know, despite all the hatred and shit that these niggas get out here, we want to see motherfuckers win. Win. But the more famous they get, the more dumb you see they is. I mean that with all seriousness.
Can you report crimes?
Can you report crimes on the iPhone?
I can't.
China Mac face.
Wow. Yo, China Mac. I know you're gonna see this later on, but why when you got mad? I just said.
You pulled out that 36 chambers on these.
5 deadly venoms, China Mac.
This nigga China Mac, I go every day justifying why he fuck with hip hop and all. Y'all niggas is clowns out here, man.
Word, bro. Like, people don't realize that besides us, meaning in North America, they consume hip hop more than everyone, the Asians.
Yo, that nigga look like a white boy right there.
My nigga, that nigga from the Lower East Side in the projects, bro. That nigga ain't no different than any other nigga that grew up in these neighborhoods.
That nigga look like a white boy.
Just like he said, you can't compare him to a nigga that grew up in China. They're not the same.
I know, because the ones in China, we did a video, they'll eat a rat, for real. I thought people was lying until we did a video about it. That shit was looking good, too.
Them niggas get starved over. That's why them niggas do anything to survive.
Shit like rat shish kebab.
Yeah,
that's what they were making.
Crazy right there.
crazy.
Wow. Yo, Matt. See the thing? Why you pause it right there? Some look like
Nigga teeth look crazy. Hey yo, and
He don't
that's
got no
another thing.
hair
And
on
that's
his. What's going on?
that's another thing about him though, Mac. That's another thing about him that
Real mad. Look at that shit. That does not.
That's Quasi. That's Quasimodo
nigga
right
say
there.
Quasimodo crazy.
You know what's so crazy? When that nigga finally explode, that shit gonna look crazy because he been holding a lie. You know what it is? Fighting against black people is hard. It's tiring. You know what I'm saying? That nigga face right there is so mad. He said, "Can you fucking call police on iPhone?" It's a really simple question. Look at Matt's face. He really convinced that he just tried some shit. That shit eating grin. I love it.
It's for civilians and for citizens, right? For old ladies that, hold on, let me finish. For old ladies to know what's going on. Now, by your accord, bro, you could call the police on a cell phone. So you tell
Shy eat crocodiles. You know what I'm saying?
me because of that, nobody can use a cell phone and you can call the police on the cell phone?
Can you report crimes on the citizen app?
That don't even make sense.
Raymond,
That doesn't make sense.
Can you report crimes?
You are
report
trying
crimes on the citizen app?
What?
Can you report crimes on the citizen app?
Can you report crimes on the iPhone?
Can you report crimes?
Can you report crimes on the iPhone?
I can't report crimes.
Can you report crimes on the iPhone? You can report a crime on Instagram. You can report a crime on Instagram.
Yeah. Yo, let's get in the polls. Pause.
that nigga was jumping up and down and shit.
Okay, we ain't got enough votes. I need y'all to get in that voting. Let me refresh.
Get in that vote and hit that like buttons, people, man.
Yeah.
Fuck with the reels, man.
Y'all definitely disrespecting the whole program right now.
China Mac don't smoke no weed because he's not chill like.
What are you talking about? You know what? Though, let me tell you something. I need to see that, man. I need to see you crash
Can
out.
you not report crimes on an iPhone? That's a
I love
fact.
that
These
shit.
niggas is crazy.
All right, so
bro.
hold on. 56% of the people said this is going to end well. Okay.
Them niggas ain't squabbling, man.
Yeah. They definitely, bro, because they almost what's the word they say? Them niggas is almost motherfucking. What's that shit, man? Them niggas is peers, bro. Them niggas come from that rap shit, and now they doing the this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, China Mac got a little food show and shit. He be
they come from the same thing. They contemporaries. There you go. They like, bro. Them niggas been there, know each other for years, bro.
That nigga be eating food in different areas like groundhogs and shit.
What?
He got a food show. He be eating like weird shit like groundhog. Like he go to every neighborhood and eat like all their little delicacies.
Bro, I got one thing to say to y'all, man.
Alligator leg type shit.
Can I get the mic for 1 second? One mic. One me. I said, fuck all of y'all. Fuck all y'all. Switch.
What are you talking about?
I can't. There's not police activity
you
there
can't.
for me
You don't even know what to say. You're tripping over your words.
No, I just
You're tripping over your words, Justin.
I'm really not.
You are.
I'm really not.
You are.
You can report crimes on the Citizens Act, just so you know.
But
let's not get it twisted, Alfie. Math care. Trust me, math is trolling. See, this is for people that don't know what's going on right here. Let me explain what this is. This is when you really want to do something, but you know you can't, and you're trying to change that. That's what you're saying right here. That's all you're saying.
You can report
and a bunch of pride because you saying shit that makes no sense.
Crimes on an iPhone.
But the iPhone doesn't have a.
Mind y'all, Math Hoffa's one of my favorite battle rappers. You wanna know why? Because he like putting his hands on people. Well, he used to like putting his hands on people. Let me not put my bad, Math Hoffa. Let me not put that on you.
He used to put his hands on people until disaster gave him that disaster.
Disaster stole off on Math, right? But check it out, right? But what I want to say is this: I don't want to stigmatize the man. You know what I'm saying, Herc? I want to stigmatize. I don't want to put him in that box.
Yeah, man.
Criminal. Like what he's saying about China Mac, how China Mac is trying to put him in a box with criminals and all that. No, he's holding you accountable for street code, nigga. It's simple.
a button that says here, report a crime.
No, it has 911. It has 911. It has a 911 button. Emergency.
You know what? I got Citizen app. Excuse me for a second. Let me see if I can pull police on the nigga right now. Hold on.
Nah, yo, he really thought he was right though.
No. I got the Citizen app right there. Let me see if I can call the police on the motherfucker right now. It don't say nothing. Let me just show y'all what Citizen app.
I'm telling you, it just shows the areas.
Right? It don't say nothing about calling no police on this app. It shows you who getting robbed. This for nosy people, bro. This button is notifications. It gives you notifications. This button tells you to get premium Citizen app. Let's go back. And this button is home. It tell you all the shit that's going on. Bunch of fucking car accidents, niggas shooting shit out here. And you know what I mean? Cincinnati loves shooting. You know what I'm saying? They want to shoot some shit up out here. But yeah, for the most part, I don't see nothing that says you can call Popo. It don't say nothing about that.
Yeah, math, you type.
Maybe my Hoffa paid for the special feature, so he knows.
I don't know, man. These niggas is out here doing the work of the devil.
Math ain't know nothing about
This shit is crazy, bro.
Emergency.
Who said that? Who said that? Sha?
God. Yeah.
What you said?
I said he ain't know nothing about the Citizen that he really thought he was right.
But you know what? It's that look, that look of pride. Sometimes you just gotta know when you gotta understand us as black men. We have a hard time with humbling ourselves and saying, you know what, maybe I can fix that up. You feel me? And now is it about this nigga being Chinese? Because yo, let me tell you something. Let's take the race out of it. That shit wasn't a part of the fucking conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's what the distraction, the Bronx River distraction, aka the fifth grader, made niggas start talking about. Because we ain't give a fuck about it. Hold it. This is about to end right now.
It has that. What are you supposed to say? Shit.
So when you came on the show, was you suggesting that all Chinese people that were victims of hate crimes take it to the streets? Is that what you were suggesting?
No.
You wasn't.
What I was listen, the streets is for street people. I thought you was a street.
Okay, he's about to go back into the streets. Now, who are we talking about in the comments? Who's talking? You talking about who's talking on the panel? You know what I'm saying? That's Guard the Brand, Wavy the Herc, you know what I mean? Shaw Banks and Guard and Marco Bambino.
Person, I thought you came under that. That's why I held you to that regard. You can't.
Okay, again, let him say it again. I know we being super obnoxious tonight. It's all good.
Listen, the streets is for street people. I thought you was a street person. I thought you came under that. That's why I held you to that regard. You can't expect. Hold on. You can't. Hold on. You can't expect an old lady. You can't expect the old. You can't expect the.
He said Tax Stone thought he was a street person too, but he was an interviewer. Okay. All right.
Old lady to live by a street.
Hey, Marco, I need you to get in on this. Hold on for a second. Right here.
Listen, the streets is for street people. I thought you was a street person. I thought you came under that. That's why I held you to that regard. You can't expect. Hold on. You can't. Hold on. You can't expect an old lady.
How do you process that? Why he sneak this Tax Stone again? You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't make sense, even with the state. Once again, he says things that don't even correlate because Stackstone thought he was a gangster, but he was an interviewer. What does that have to do with it when Stackstone is the one sitting down, not making no statements about the case, and he has nothing indicates that he's willing to take the stand and testify and make any statements against anybody.
Facts. Let's talk about it.
You got to make it make sense.
Yeah, and as far as being a street nigga, Tax been out. Tax been around. Tax been around, but like you said, man, he's not doing no interviews. He has ample opportunity to could do any type of interview right now. I'm pretty sure he's been offered plenty of bread to go out there and do some interviews. He did one phone call with this girl named she was married to an NFL player. But anyway, that was over a phone call and there was nothing incriminating. Other than that, you won't hear shit from Tax.
Of course
You
not.
can't expect an old lady to live by a street code, but I expected you to because you came from that. You're the person that
old lady.
You was shooting up shit, robbing.
You're not an old lady. You're not an old lady, Raymond.
I didn't.
You're not an old lady, Raymond.
I was talking about citizen app for old ladies, for the people that was getting attacked. I wasn't talking about.
But you have it. But you have the app. You admitted that you have the app. I never had the app.
Who admitted? I don't have the app.
I got the app, niggas.
You was on the show. You actually know the people who run the Citizens app, right?
Yeah.
They're your friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then what you talking about, Raymond?
So what are you talking about?
You talk about Raymond?
You trying to make it sound like you trying to make sense. You don't listen. You're not even making sense, bro. You're not even making sense, bro. You're not making sense.
I'm making perfect sense.
See, I fuck with Math. The only one thing I got a problem with Math is that Math wasn't real enough to be like, you know what? I understand your point. But I also understand him not agreeing with shit he's saying after he went public and saying that he not rocking with him. Some people, you know what I mean? Well, some person named a fifth grader thought that was like.
You're not.
I'm making perfect.
Who cares what he thought?
You just trying to twist shit, and you keep on holding those flowers like that shit. Something like, oh yeah, come on,
bro, you should look good.
Congratulations, though.
Don't lie.
Congratulations. No, listen, Matt. Congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying? But listen. Me coming at you, it wasn't personal, bro. I'm just saying that I just expected you different. I expected something else from you. I expect
simply that could work right there. That right there could work. You know what I mean?
Bro, even when he's saying it, you can see his sincerity, bro. You know, we've been around real men before, my nigga. Like, you was wrong, bro. That's it. You conducted yourself in the clout chasing way for views and all that. You did. You thirsty for it.
Let's see how it goes.
I expected you to say, you know what, bro, we're not even gonna talk about that at all. But you didn't do that. You set the table. Because you were dealing with your little emotions. Because Taxstone called you a bitch on Vlad TV. So you trying to you got the upper hand. Now you got the upper hand. So you want to.
Not really. If I wanted to, I could have gotten that shit. And I could have went stupid on Tax in that clip. I could have went stupid.
Yeah,
I didn't do that.
So hold up. So why you allow him to talk bad? Why you allow him to talk bad about your friends? The person that quit that major show.
It didn't make no sense if now you disrespecting them right now.
Pop. The person, 5 mics. Why did you allow him? Why you ain't edit that clip out?
All right, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. 5 mics did not make my show pop. All right.
Come on, bro. He brought Fat Joe on your shit. There wasn't nobody. Fat Joe was the first. You see that face? You know I'm telling the truth.
That's not true.
Fat Joe was the first A-lister that came. After that, everybody else came, bro. Nobody else coming here.
I had Method Man, Talib, Q-Tip. Q-Tip don't even do interviews. Like way before all of that. I could run down a list of so many different people that came on before that. Now, if Fat Joe was his episode turned up, it was turned up.
And it changed it after that.
Hold on, Raymond. Let me talk. But 5 mics was on there twice before he brought Fat Joe. Nobody knew who 5 mics was. I brought him to the show and he was calling me. Yo, it's crazy. Everybody's recognizing me from your show. So 5 listen. Me and 5 got our own issues. Me and 5 got our own issues.
Is that your friend? Do you?
Yeah, he's my captain ass friend.
Okay.
My captain.
So why would you allow somebody to come up here and talk about?
Hold on.
No, that's foul as hell.
Is Math Hoffa cutting his eyebrows?
Yo, Math crazy.
Cutting his eyebrows. What the fuck we doing?
Yeah, yo, but you know,
what type of his eyebrow?
Who you talking about, Justin or Raymond?
I'm talking
about Justin.
Oh.
But yo, you know what's crazy? Even what he said, listen, this how you know.
I don't have no problem with. I'm saying, listen, I don't have no y'all niggas that like to do that freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? Like getting your nipples licked on and all that, and bitches playing with your butthole and doing all that shit with your eyebrows or whatever. Putting make like Gotti.
I like when girls kiss on my chest.
He mentioned those other hip hop artists who was on his show, but the fact of the matter is,
those artists, salute to them because they are legends, but they not relevant in hip hop like Fat Joe. Fat Joe was the first nigga that was lit, that's still relevant to this day, that's big on social media, that made his shit pop.
He just said he want Hassan. He just said he like people licking on his neck or some shit. Yo, listen, this is a family show, bro. Keep that shit off my channel, bro. Marco. Yeah, Marco. Marco crazy. Hold on, this is the end of it. But he's clearly putting the shape thing around his eyes and cut his eyebrows. That shit look crazy. I just noticed that shit. What the fuck we doing down here, y'all?
Why would you allow?
I should just do a clout chasing move and say Math Hoffa's bleaching and cutting his eyebrows. Definitely cutting his eyebrows.
Somebody to come up there and talk shit
No problem. I mean, I ain't mad at nobody.
about your friend, and if that was your friend.
Because my friend
he
was
brought a look to your, whether he made your shit a pop or not, he brought a look to your shit. That made,
I like Matt better when he was punching niggas in the face. My bad. I'm trolling like a motherfucker. Hold on.
police on a cell phone. So you telling me because of that nobody can use a cell phone? That you call the police live by a street code, but I expected you to because you came from that. You're the person that
old lady.
You were shooting up shit.
You're not an old lady. You're not an old lady,
no,
Raymond.
I didn't.
You're not an old lady, Raymond.
I was talking about Citizen app for old ladies, for the people that was getting attacked. I wasn't talking about.
But you have it. But you have the app. You admitted that you have the app. I never had the app.
Who admitted I don't have the app? I don't have
the show. You was on the show. You actually know the people who run the Citizens app, right?
Yeah.
They're your friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what you talking about, Raymond?
So what are you talking about?
You talking about, Raymond?
You trying to make it sound like you don't even make sense. You don't listen. You're not even making sense, bro. You're not even making sense, bro. You're not making sense.
I'm making perfect sense.
You're not.
I'm making perfect sense.
You're just trying to twist shit. And you keep on holding those flowers like that shit something like, oh, yeah, come on.
Bro, you should look good.
Congratulations, though.
Don't lie.
Congratulations. No, listen, Matt, congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying? But listen, me coming at you, it wasn't personal, bro. I'm just saying that I just expected you different. I expected something else from you. I expected you to say, you know what? Bro, we not even gonna talk about that at all. But you didn't do that. You set the table. Because you were dealing with your little emotions. Because Tax Stone called you a bitch on Vlad TV. So you trying to you got the upper hand. Now you got the upper hand. So you want to.
Not really. If I wanted to, I could have gotten that shit. And I could have went stupid on Tax in that clip. I could have went stupid.
Yeah,
I didn't do that.
So hold up. So why do you allow him to talk bad? Why do you allow him to talk bad about your friends? The person with that major show pop. The person 5 mics. Why did you allow him? Why you ain't edit that clip out?
All right, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. 5 mics did not make my show pop. All right.
Come on, bro. He brought Fat Joe on your shit. There wasn't nobody. Fat Joe was the first. You see that face? You know I'm telling the truth.
That's not true.
Fat Joe was the first A-lister that came. After that, everybody else came, bro. Nobody else coming.
I had Method Man, Talib, Q-Tip. Q-Tip don't even do interviews. Like way before all of that. I could run down a list of so many different people that came on before that. Now, if Fat Joe was his episode turned up, it was turned up.
And it changed it after that.
Hold on, Raymond. Let me talk. But 5 mics was on there twice before he brought Fat Joe. Nobody knew who 5 mics was. I brought him to the show and he was calling me. Yo, it's crazy. Everybody's recognizing me from your show. So 5 know what listen, me and 5 got our own issues. Me and 5 got our own issues.
Is that your friend? Do you
yeah, he's my captain ass friend.
Okay.
My captain
so why would you allow somebody to come up there and talk shit about why would you allow somebody to come up there and talk shit about your friend then if that was your friend?
Because my friend was
brought a look to your whether he made your shit a pop or not, he brought a look to your shit. That made
but he didn't. I had 21 Savage lined up the same week before Fat Joe. Fat Joe came on right before 21 Savage. Shout out to 21 Savage. This nigga took a private jet to come to my show. and he had no idea Fat Joe was on it. As far as Five Mike's is not acting so friendly. There's a lot of Five Mike's friends who are very upset with him right now because he's been moving real wacky. And Five knows that. He knows that. He knows that. That's why when he came on your shit, he didn't go too crazy because he knows that. He knows he's bugging out. He knows there's like 7 people I could name that he's tripping right now. People that was fucking with him before he got whatever he got.
But there's 7 people that could say that you're.
That means you're having a conversation. Why don't you have a conversation with him?
Tripping.
That's why I end up online. It surprises me all the time, man. When I find out dudes know each other and they talking, they're beefing online. It's weird.
I'm sure if we brought.
None of me and my homeboys gonna beef. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying this situation applies to them too, but I just something that just came.
I'm sure if we brought 7 people in here, they could say you're tripping. Sure if we brought Hollow the Dawn in here, Hollow the Dawn probably say you tripping. I'm probably sure there's a bunch of people that say.
I could show you a DM where Hollow the Dawn admittedly says, I'm hating on you. So, I don't think that would be a good idea. As far as Five was mad with Troy Ave about $7,000. I was mad that Five did somebody close to me wrong that was protecting his life. He knows that.
There we go.
That he knows.
Heard that earlier.
He knows he did wrong. He knows he did wrong. I looked into the camera and said, Five, you know what you did. It's what it is, bro. Mac, you went live on me, Mac.
I didn't go live. I did not go live on you. We could go back to the live. Listen, the whole live was not about you. It was 2 minutes about. It was 2 minutes about you. What are you talking about? You went live on me today.
But you let your editor tell you this is spicy.
No,
come on.
He said it was spicy. He put it up. I didn't. That was a whole piece. He put it up. That's his job. He's the editor. That's his job.
It's your channel.
Period. What Mimi said. I can't even break it down no cleaner than that. What China Mac done to you. This is about Mac saying Mac saying Math violated the code, and that's it. Yeah, so China Mac is just basically saying you violated street code. I can't really rock with your channel, man. Why you doing that?
That's your channel. That's his job. So I let it go. I let it go.
You should have said, nah, let me talk to Math first.
Go crazy.
You should have said, nah, let me talk to Math first.
Talk to you how you wasn't even answering. How I'm gonna talk to you? Talk to you about what?
How you gonna bring up Stab? How you gonna bring up Stab?
How am I gonna talk to you?
How you gonna bring up Stab?
He wasn't even answering number.
That part. I bet if China Mac had the opportunity to interview Troy Ave, I bet he would do it. Maybe he will. It depends on what's his ambition and you know what I mean, where he's trying to go with this.
Bring up Stab. If you wanted my number,
hit that like button, y'all.
But listen, I don't have your number. I don't have your number, bro. I don't.
Dan Flacco, salute. Thank you for pulling up.
I don't have your number.
Man, you don't have my number.
I don't have words to my mother. I don't have your number. Look right now. I don't have your number. I don't even have Sab number no more. Yeah, I don't even have Sab number no more. But here's the thing. Once I saw you do that, I was just like, you know what? I can't fuck with you. And all I did was just say it like on my shit. I didn't think that this shit was gonna see a million. I didn't think people was gonna see this shit. But honestly, me being a jail person and me fighting for my life throughout the system and all that, and me having all these people that's locked up forever in there. When you said that, I was just like, yeah, that's fucked up, bro. He ain't even have to open the door for that. You ain't even have to open the door. You ain't have to ask him. You ain't have to even let him bring up his name. I would have edited that whole shit out.
You're
like,
right.
Why you bringing up his name though?
You correct. But this person didn't have to talk about me. He didn't have to talk about Troy.
But you're not in there fighting for your life.
I'm not saying I did it because of that. I'm not saying
what I'm saying.
Hold on. There's no clip. There's no clip, Raymond. You know there's no clip. You know you could go watch that and be like, nah, this shit ain't crazy. What you did was you listened to somebody and you thought what they were saying was factual and you moved off of that. instead of going to watch it yourself. Or even
Bro,
look
but
up to see
hold on.
if it's
But
the
what's
same
going
thing he said on Drink Champs, same thing he said on No Jumper. He went crazy on academics. You ain't saying nothing
But
about that.
academics ain't a street dude, bro. You are. I met you on the streets, bro.
I am not a street dude. For everybody
Bro,
on Instagram right now, I am not a street nigga.
That, bro.
I am not a street nigga.
You wasn't a street dude.
Down out here.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, once you start cutting your eyebrows. I mean, some Dominican niggas I know that get mad money do that type of shit.
You said you was robbing.
And Math Hoffa do look Dominican.
Going down.
You wasn't a street dude.
I am not
You said you was robbing people. You wasn't a street dude. When you was battle rapping and punching people, you wasn't a street dude. What are you talking about?
I'm a podcaster.
What are you now? You a podcaster. Now you a podcaster. So all the morals
and Mac, you're not a jail nigga, Mac.
So all the morals.
Yeah. I don't know, Shaw Banks. I don't know, man.
Listen, I tell motherfucker what the next man eat don't make me shit. If I don't jack him, I don't have to jack him. You know what I'm saying?
I respect
that
nigga.
Come on.
I don't have to jack that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hoffa's a clown.
You know what I mean?
But let me ask
clown for that. But I just don't jack dude. I don't jack none of them, to be honest. That was some clown shit. I didn't even know. See, I didn't even know he had a personal issue with Taxstone. You know what I'm saying? I'm just now finding this out. But Sunday, the other dude, they got a common enemy. So it's the art of war. So you already know what they're trying to pull. You already know what they're trying to get that man out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I got you do it. I don't know if you familiar. Was it like last year around this time? Somebody came out with some paperwork on. I don't know if it was fake or what, but it was brought up on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? About the paperwork on Taxstone. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you something. What's the number one thing?
I don't know. I never seen it.
What's the number one thing you got wrong with China Mac?
Yo, for
Come
me?
again, bro?
Nah, that's a Shaw Banks. What's the number one?
I hear you, bro.
I'm like,
my bad.
What do you have? What's the number? If you could itemize it down to one thing, what do you have a problem with China Mac?
I just don't jack him. I just don't jack him. I don't jack him. I don't. I just don't jack. I don't believe I see through shit. I don't jack him.
Oh, good.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a New York thing or what. I just don't jack him. You know what I'm saying? I don't jack him.
You don't like?
That's how I feel on it.
You don't like China?
I just don't like him. I just don't like him. I don't like him. There's something funny about the dude. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like the nigga. It's crazy.
I don't like the way he look. I don't like the way he talk. I don't like the way he sound. The same way how DMX felt about Drake, I feel the same way about this dude. You just got a face. You just want a face only a fist can love. You know what I'm saying? I'm not jacking that dude, bro. I'm not jacking him. I stand alone, bro. And that's how I am. I don't have to be the next nigga's son. The only reason why niggas is letting them live on a strength because of LeBron. Let's keep it real. LeBron, I'm gonna land on that. That part.
No.
I think he was living in the system before he probably even knew LeBron.
Yeah, exactly. That was years after, bro. This is he was in prison in the 90s. Late 90s, 2000. Even none of that matters because, like I said, society and the street and the prison, two different things. Like he's out here moving in both. He was accepted no matter what. So my thing is just like I said, it's more about the code. It's not a personal thing because I don't know neither of them niggas. I'm just talking about the situation at hand. Shaw just don't like the nigga because he look funny.
I just don't like the nigga, man. I'm just talking about
bro. Yeah. I'm just talking about the principle, like and Mav Hoffa. Like he's just going against principles, my nigga. He's doing clown shit. That's all I'm saying about the man.
That nigga, he come over here, cause havoc over here. Then he wants to the West Coast and cause havoc over there. Come on, bro. You can't have it. You can't play both sides of the fence, my
China
G.
Mac living in a fantasy world. That nigga said, "Yo, a real one. I thought you was a street nigga. A real one would have never did that."
Yeah, I'm saying it's not a fantasy
This
world.
nigga sound
You're gonna
crazy.
assume if you're around some other niggas that can't make correct, like you're not gonna do some clown shit like that.
I thought you was a street nigga.
But once again,
So
it's like you
so
said.
let me ask you a question.
The reality is they in
If
the
another
fucking
dude would
social
have did
media
what China
world.
did, they would have made it seem like the other dude is a hater. But it's cool if he do it, but when somebody else do it, it's a problem. You get what I'm saying? But Mac, you right. If the fifth grader would never brought that shit up, niggas wouldn't even be talking about this situation right now. But call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? If you would have said something bad about that man, if it was you, would have brought up this situation on what's going on about what Mav Hoffa did with the Troy Ave situation, they would have looked at you like you was a hater or you bitter about something. Am I right or wrong?
Yep.
Am I right though? Tell me if I'm right. I'm just calling it what it is, bro. Now, who's to say it ain't a play? You know what I'm saying? If a dude doing his job, he doing his job. It ain't no different to where if Vlad would have asked him or this one would have asked him or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? He done been on multiple different platforms and try to throw that man Tax Stone under the bus, bro. It was never brought up. But
Yeah,
due to
but
the
them
fact that
niggas,
it's this man, it's a
yeah,
different situation.
it is different because them other niggas ain't street niggas. They ain't got no credibility in the streets. They don't care. They trying to get a story. You should know better. But niggas didn't know that he's secretly hating and wants to undermine Tax Stone.
Yeah, you just had two niggas who ain't like one nigga and they threw him under the bus.
He was all
You
shaky
get
when
what I'm
Tax Stone
saying?
was running around in the
That
streets.
I don't
So
like.
now
That
that
I
Tax
don't.
Stone
I
is
don't like.
removed, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just throw dirt on the niggas. That's how some of these niggas is playing.
They try to get rid of that man. You should stop. I stop. Me and you know. Even down on Clubhouse, we ain't gonna say nobody names. Even that man's quote unquote trying to get rid of him because of, you know what I'm saying? We know we don't gotta say no names. That nigga trying to get rid of that man. Niggas is really trying to get rid of that man. And then that's fucked up. I don't see I don't give a fuck if I don't like you or not. I don't want to see you in dead or in jail, bro. But you can't unlame a lame at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? But they wrong for trying to get rid of that man. They persuading the jurors, bro. That's what they doing.
Just the
You get
court
what I'm
of
saying?
public opinion, as they say.
Yeah,
Regardless whether
that's a
good,
fact.
they're just trying to put that story out there as if it's a factual thing to people. That's what people don't understand. That's just what the fuck he's saying.
Yo, tattoo. Yo, I respect Milk 7-4 before I respect that man. That's how I feel. That's my opinion, bro. I keep telling niggas, what you eat don't make me shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't go with the grain. I go against it, bro.
That's a fact. Hey, listen, I was just had an opinion about what was the, you know what I'm saying, the
But
actual
all
situation.
he do is go around and why he don't
I
ever
don't know
attack
neither of the
his
niggas.
people. He should focus on what's really going on instead of just worrying about what that man doing. Whatever that man doing, that's what he do, bro. That's what he do.
Hey,
Whatever
Mark.
I do, that's what I do. Whatever Mac do, that's what he do. Whatever Iced
Hey,
Out do,
Mark.
that's what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Sometimes
Marco, hold it for 1 second. Hey,
what?
Marco, you can hold the floor down for 1 second.
You said what?
Hold the floor down with Shy for a second.
Yeah, I got you.
Oops, my bad.
It's all good.
Everybody ain't gonna think the same, bro. If everybody think the same, this world would be fucked right now, man. On some real equilibrium shit. My opinion is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
That's
You
a
know what I
fact.
mean? I'm from the South, so you already know how niggas ain't come on. Go to Memphis and ask a nigga about China. You like, get the fuck out of here. I bet you, man, come on, man. Niggas is picking and choosing and doing that selective politic bullshit. That's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I bet you
Yo,
that nigga would have told on somebody, nigga still would have jacked the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's call it what it is, bro. Let's call it what it is.
selective politicking as an all-time high, son.
Exactly, bro.
At
Exactly.
an
But
all-time high.
me myself, as a minority, as a black man, I'm not gonna That's like, see, I'm a different breed. I'm a garanimal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. If I'm walking down the street and I see a whole bunch of Asian dudes jumping on a black man, you think I'm gonna just sit there and watch? Hell, fuck no. Hell no. Hell no. Yo, tattoo. I mean, who said that? Oh, my bad. I'm reading it
Yo,
wrong.
can I ask you a
Oh, we
question?
building. We building. Yo, I don't have to know him, bro.
Yeah.
If you make yourself put yourself on a public platform, of course, you got to take the good with the bad and just roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? Roll with the punches, bro. Roll with it, man.
Yo, let me ask you a question real quick though, Marco. All this, you think if China Mac walked by and see five Asians jumping on a black guy, he would let them do it?
No, yo, he at the point right now where he's in too deep where it's like, yo, if he get caught not helping the black dude, he know that
Conspiracy.
he's gonna be in the wrong.
He
Yeah, so
wouldn't, my nigga. I'm gonna
he's
keep
gonna
it
have to
100. He
try to,
wouldn't though. He wouldn't,
yeah.
my nigga. I'm gonna
But
keep it real. He just wouldn't. He wouldn't, my nigga. It wouldn't even have to be nothing to do. It just niggas not understanding this. Niggas from the lower and all that. So his peers, niggas he ran around with down there with Spanish and black niggas, my nigga. He's not like niggas is acting like this nigga's from Beijing or something, my nigga. Like,
Hey, I look at him as he is. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I'm keeping it. I'm a
yeah,
Memphis
you know
nigga. You
what?
know
And
what I'm
I'm
saying?
always gonna understand that. But guess what though?
I live in New York. Don't get it twisted. But that nigga, I don't jack. I just don't jack him, bro.
Because I was
I don't
saying, you
jack
know,
him.
brothers from the South and the West is always definitely gonna look at it a little different because they got a bigger race barrier compared to the North.
What do you mean? Like there's more Asians? Well, Cali's the most highly popular.
There's more segregated, meaning they're still real segregated in a certain way. Blacks with blacks, whites with white, Asians with Asians. We don't got that problem over here like that, man.
No, you're right. Yeah, over in New York is
Especially,
melting pot.
especially when they already live in the ghetto. Meaning, not it's a little different with the ones that like are in certain areas like Flushing. Let's just say Chinatown. They like around the neighborhood. Some of them are real traditional, meaning they still like the way they are for their country. But they kids and all them that was born here, all them niggas from the 90s, 2000, all that, them niggas Americanized. They run around like they black.
Yeah, you got Asians that call each other niggas
All the time. And accepted by niggas because they do nigga shit.
Yeah,
They
they be like, yo,
scamming, they
what's up, my
robbing, they
nigga?
gang
Like,
banging. They doing the same ignorant shit that we do.
yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. So people, of course, like I said, on the outside looking in, someone like he said,
And it
Memphis
varies
or
from the region
Illinois,
too, bro.
they're gonna look at him like this nigga's a chick. He got no say in our shit, but not understanding that. Let's just make, for example, you think, answer this truthfully. Let's just say a nigga that was born in the 70s in the South Bronx, Patterson, whatever project, Asian. And he grew up hustling, selling drugs, and he was around before hip hop was birthed and actually there, and he grew up with it. You think he wants to hear some nigga from Tennessee or Memphis telling him what about this culture?
Nah.
This is my point. But they're gonna look at it a different way because they look at it like this is a black thing, not understanding that that's not necessarily true. Because hip hop was birthed, number one, by a nigga that ain't even from the United States. The nigga was a foreigner too.
Yeah, he's Jamaican.
So you gotta, like I said,
I mean,
gotta make sense at some point.
I believe it's all cultural. Like,
This is my point. This is a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing. Like, if we talk in New York, we could take any of the boroughs or even upstate New York, whatever the building, whatever block it is, bro. You can have an Ecuadorian there, a Cuban there, a Puerto Rican, a Dominican, and a
like,
black,
for example,
all
that's
in
like
one of them buildings.
You understand? That's like somebody saying, that's like someone, like I said, from whether it's Cali, down South Florida, wherever, Atlanta, that's 40 or 50, and he gonna argue with a nigga like Charlie Chase about what hip hop or who it. He ain't listening to them. He birthed this shit. He's one of the first hip hop artists. You know, Rocksteady Crew? They have Puerto Ricans in that. You do know that, right? The main rapper of that was Charlie Chase. The nigga that Fat
Yeah,
Joe
that's
was
a
talking about,
fact.
that niggas don't
Crazy
even know
Legs.
because
Well, Crazy Legs and the
niggas
niggas.
don't. No, this is way before Crazy Legs. They were little kids then. I'm talking about the niggas that came before them, bro. People don't understand. He didn't found it. He's not the founder of Rocksteady. He's just the nigga who carried it on when them niggas died.
Yeah, he was just basically the face of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jimmy Lee and them niggas started that.
Yeah.
Bronx niggas. Spanish niggas started the first hip hop dance crews of hip hop. So what is a nigga gonna tell them? They can't because they niggas too.
Yeah, they niggas too, but he ain't no nigga.
He is though. That's the problem. This is what I'm trying to explain.
That's how you
Yo,
feel,
listen.
bro.
As
But to
long as
me, he
he's
just
upholding
another.
the rules of the game, bro, and he's done upheld his bargain within the rules of the underworld and the traditions of us of the hip hop code, he gets that pass. You know that in anywhere. That's just a fact. Whether it's in prison or anywhere. That's why he was accepted. Because he runs with our traditions. That's why you see him at all those rallies and this and that. He's not going to see black oppression.
No, I guess I gotta look into this nigga.
You don't remember the movie Do the Right Thing?
Yeah.
What did the Asian niggas tell him, man, when they was gonna loot his shit?
Shit, me you same talk with sweet the nigga
Come
sweet dick.
on,
Listen, me
man. It's
you
been
same.
told. Bro, Spike Lee, people of knowledge have been giving us the jewels for years. Just people didn't want it. And they are the same. Oppressed motherfuckers that was getting ravaged by America, niggas stealing their heroin and all that and getting niggas addicted to it and shipping it over here. Do niggas forget that?
No, I ain't forget that.
Niggas, man. They people of color too, bro. That's all I'm saying. I understand it. Like I said, it's gonna come always from a different standpoint. But like I said, man, he ain't saying nothing wrong when he's saying, "Yo, you breaking the rules that we supposed to abide to." I don't feel he out of bounds for that.
I hear your point because when you really look at it, even in the state of New York, man, all foreigners experience oppression, let alone just Black Americans. You know.
I'll let these people tell it. They think there's a difference of a nigga that was pardon my language. They think there's a difference between someone who was picking in the cotton field, slavery in the South, than someone, let's just say, in PR that was in a salt mine or in a sugar plantation. Like if it's different, it ain't. They was forced to do it, beaten if they didn't, impoverished and all that other good shit. It's the same thing, bro. It ain't no different.
Damn, I ain't got no more rolled up. Yeah, well, you know, I don't really like something like that, man.
No, I'm not even speaking
I
like on the dime,
know.
you know, because
I know.
every man is entitled to, respectful opinion of another man if they ain't feeling they violate not. I was just saying that, like the point where he coming at with son about, and like I said, it's
No,
not like they don't know each other.
I know what you mean. But if somebody else would have had did it, they would have been looked at as a hater or bitter. You get what I'm saying, bro?
But that's the point. But that's what he's trying to say. He's basically trying to say China Mac is hating and he's bitter. I just don't see it. Because they kind of do the same thing. Is Mav Hoffa more popular now? Yeah, he surpassed him. Like his show's doing well, but I mean, there's other people who's doing better than him, and shit all the same to me.
Yeah.
Because that's what this shit.
See, I never knew Son and Taxstone had an issue until Mac was playing it earlier. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh shit. So
Because
this
the
was
funny
going
thing
on.
is, in reality, it wasn't kind of an issue. Whatever it stems from, I don't even remember. But all I know is that whenever Taxstone did speak on it, like meaning he chose to speak his name and disrespect him, Matt Hoffa never said nothing back in the days about it. So
No, he never.
That's why no one didn't know about, because he ain't addressed it.
No, he did. He came back and had it and said that they had mutual friends. Or if you want to meet up, we could meet up. Whatever. Tax whole thing was he never even said nothing crazy to him. He said he just called him a bully. He said I don't like bullies. So he just called him a bully.
Yeah, don't front. Tax is a bully though, man. Come on, don't front.
Who Mav?
Nah, Tax. Tax is a bully, mother.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but I'm
you
saying
can't.
tax. I'm saying tax
But I
had
mean,
called
but
Math.
this is what I'm saying. That comes from what's perspective, though. Because if that's the case, that's what's Stacks on. His gripe was you're a freestyle artist, right? Let's just say you're in the hip hop battle scene, but you're part of your routine is to intimidate the other rapper. Like, oh, if you try to beat me, I'm gonna beat you up. That was part of his shit.
But he worrying about what Matt was going on Math Hoffa platform. What 10 of his peoples just got gunned down in California. He ain't. Come on, man.
But those
What
ain't
worry
his
about
people.
that?
This is what I'm trying to. That's what nigga he's telling people. Those
But
ain't my.
shit, they were his peoples when they was getting slapped up and all that during the lockdown.
Yeah, he was talking about the ones here in New York
They was his
City.
peoples. When they, nah, it was out in other places too. They was
Nah,
getting
he was
slapped
talking about
up.
right here in New York City. A lot of this shit
And
was
then
happening right
he,
here.
he, he had
Them
all
niggas
that tough
beating up on
energy towards
Asians
Lil Pump.
every day.
Who's Lil
Niggas,
Pump?
yo, niggas is drop kicking Asians and all type of wild shit out here in the city.
Hell yeah.
Shit was going
Power
crazy.
balls, all kind of
Bro,
shit. Hell yeah.
axes, all type. Yo, I ain't gonna front. They was doing Asians dirty, my nigga. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't even know what this shit was. I'm like, yo, this shit remind me of the 90s when niggas is just on some real, like I said, real victim of hate and shit, like on some crime shit. Like fuck it. Do what you do to whoever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get over on a nigga. Like, shit was crazy, but
Yeah, they was.
it was that kind of vibe. Bro, you know why I laugh? Because like I said, this is not something new, my nigga. Like, niggas act like niggas didn't go, with because I want to be publicly correct. I don't want to get the brother shit, but like people forget in the 90s and all, like we didn't go around gay bashing and shit like
Yeah,
that.
that's a fact. That's a
Like
fact. That was
niggas
a
did
norm.
those things, bro.
That was a norm, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to get in this, like robbing Chinese delivery people. That shit with Mexico, like that's normal. But see,
That's a
someone will
fact.
view that as a racist act. You know why? A hate crime. Why? Because you're targeting a certain kind of gender of people.
Yo,
Right or
like
wrong, right?
that just like Buzz Gotti, the first and only nigga in New York history to get robbed by Mexicans.
Yo. Yo, nigga sat that nigga down, went in his pot. That shit was crazy.
Like, come on, now let's be for real. Who gets robbed by Mexicans in New York, bro? Let's be for real, bro. Let's
Yo,
be
I ain't
for
gonna
real.
lie. There was some gangster Mexicans in the 90s in the hood. Them niggas was going at it with homies and everything. Like, that's when them MS-13 niggas was running around ready to bring havoc. And in Long Island, my nigga, them niggas be chopping niggas
Long
heads
Island, they
off and all.
strong. Yeah, Long
Them
Island,
niggas
they
will kill
strong.
you, my nigga. So you can't really
Yep,
play games
that's
with
a
them like
fact.
that. Even with
They
them.
definitely strong in Long Island.
Yeah, like niggas gotta be aware, my nigga. Like some of them niggas was giving it up too, so you can't just think, But people were targeting the working class ones. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Like niggas gotta stop acting like they don't remember, bro. I was a part of that crime wave. I was in jail for some time, man. Like niggas need to stop this shit, man. It's
Yo, it was
always been.
disgusting. Yo, it was disgusting the way we treated foreigners back in
Yo,
the
Yeah,
day,
because that
son.
was the norm, bro. That was the norm.
Shab be in the room in Clubhouse. Yo, bro, when I say this to people in the South, they think I'm lying, but I'm like, yo, don't let these brothers, the niggas lie to you in New York. Niggas was committing hate crime even against their own brethren.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah,
We treated Jamaicans, Haitians,
Yup, yup.
Guyanese. We treated all
Guyanese,
them niggas bad.
Trinidadian,
Treat all
Puerto
of them bad,
Rican.
bro. With no
Like
exceptions,
the
bro.
only exceptions, once again, always and no matter what, and it's the truth, is always blacks and Puerto Ricans, and the connection
Yup.
just comes from honestly drugs, the underworld, that bond that niggas built from being in the projects together, probably all that. But like everyone else after that, bro, nigga, we always targeted foreigners, my nigga, always.
That was our wreck. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the vibes. You
And
know what I
even that
mean?
and even that was shaky between Puerto Ricans and blacks. That shit was in the prison system, that shit didn't rock like that.
No, and that was always because of, like you said, once again, the facts of the matter. It was always over drugs, power, drugs. That was always the root of it. Money, something. It wasn't like, as they would say now, nothing frivolous. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you could be going to a block reading up from this block for 2 years, catch a case, go on the island. Niggas who you was copping from, you got smoke with them niggas on the island, son. I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck. Do
especially there
anything
was
from 90 out, bro. From even them niggas before that. You talking about
yeah, yeah.
85 niggas that are 85 numbers,
Yeah,
niggas they locked up.
of course,
That
because
shit
the
was
because Puerto
war in
Ricans
there
were
between
always
that
kind of
shit.
organized, rat hunt, this and that, little organizations.
You know that a lot of people don't know that, man. But let them niggas tell it. You know, like I said, man, everything always turns racial when you start telling certain things and events. People take it as if it's either lies or this, that. Like, I ain't gotta make sure. I was there. I seen it. I lived it. I was on them cell blocks.
Yo, this shit crazy, son. But yeah, man, like, I ain't even, that's crazy. See, you learn something new every day. I ain't even know son had an issue with Tax Stone, bro. Now
Yeah,
I
man. That's why I
now I'm
said that whole
putting.
shit was all set up, bro. The
Yeah,
shit was
yeah,
all laid from the get
that
go.
was a play. Yeah,
It was a
they trying to
laid
get that
play.
man. They trying to get that man out of here for real, for real. Yo,
Yeah.
ain't that much hatred in the world? All right, I might have my little viewpointers about son, about China Mac and all that, but I wouldn't want to see him no harm done to him or him locked up. You get what I'm saying? That's just me. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Nah, that's weird to try to try to click up to try to take another man's freedom. That is some real weird bozo shit. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
It's the time of niggas is all, man.
Shit different.
Totally different. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Shit different.
Shit. I'm
The
like,
streets is
damn.
bro. The streets is a myth, bro. That shit don't. Come on,
Yeah, man. Of
that
course
shit,
it's a
that
myth,
man.
man.
If niggas is coming outside thinking it was back, like you're dumb. Like ain't nothing going on. And like if I had to go and do something that was like could get me jammed up, I ain't doing that shit with nobody. Like hell no.
Bro, like I said, man.
Shit different, bro.
Yeah, on God.
Yo, niggas, there's this new shit. It's called lie snitching, where you don't even got nothing to do with it, and a nigga just say, yo, he's involved with those type of people. Like that's a whole new
Yeah,
wave.
yeah.
You might just be doing your own thing on the low. Nobody know nothing, and a motherfucker just say, yo, oh,
That's
you
what
know what?
niggas
Yo,
do.
go
If
check him out, because I
they
think
can't
he's
beat
in.
you, they gonna do the next best thing, bro. If they can't beat you or kill you, what they gonna do? They gonna tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, people been coming in treachery since the beginning, man, of this underworld. So, like I said, you can't be surprised, man, at all. I'm just saying that, man. Once things do it, you just call them out on. That's it. That's it. Because in reality, you can't really do nothing about it, bro. Either you gonna do what you know, like I said, the rules of engagement or not. You know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like they
Yeah.
ain't gotta be told, man. It is what it is, man. That's why you stay away, man. You gotta just do your own fucking thing.
Do your
It's
own
hard.
thing. Yup.
Yeah, it's hard to
Ride
trust
your
people, man.
own
Just know
way.
that. It's hard to trust people. Remember that, man. To all
Yup.
you young motherfuckers, that's my advice to you. Just know when that pressure comes down, when it becomes motherfucking freedom involved, my nigga, your liberties, best to know if there's gonna be people that compromise, my nigga.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. The Pro shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So wake up. Smell the fucking coffee. Just
Smell
know
that good
that.
old
So
Bustelo.
now you know that's the real jewels, my niggas. So don't be surprised when they bring you in that off. Be a man. If not,
Hey,
stay away from the game.
hey, check it out.
Yeah.
We got fish on the line. You know what I'm saying? About to head over there to Eve.
Yo,
Check.
Yo,
Yeah,
Matt. Yo,
my
Matt. Put her link in the chat, bro. I pull up.
I wanted to ask one question to the stage.
Go ahead.
One last question, yo. What do y'all think the outcome is going to be for Troy Ave's case and Tax Stone's case?
He gonna tell. You know why? Because he like, oh,
Wait,
if this dude
who's
could
he?
tell,
Who's he?
Troy Ave.
All right, and then give me
He's
the
gonna
verdict.
tell.
Give me the verdict on both people. I'm mute up.
They gonna give him immunity for telling on Tax Stone, bro. The same
Hold on,
shit with the Megan situation.
hold on a second.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
after we end this, the link is pinned. That's Eve channel. Let's pull up over there. We're going over there.
All right, I got you. I see it.
You
But
got
yeah,
fish.
like I was saying,
Eve.
he gonna pull the same stunt that Broad did in the Megan case. You get what I'm saying?
If people,
That's
this
what
is
he
my
gonna do.
now that was said, I really do believe the reason why his case has been postponed this long, his murder case, because he has cut a deal to cooperate against Tax Tone.
Yeah, he got immunity.
I
Come on, that
believe
case.
that.
Look how long that case been going, bro. Come on, let's be for real, Ice out.
And
Look
if
how long that
Tax
case been going
Tone
on.
doesn't take the deal, I do believe he's gonna get called as a witness,
and he's gonna tell them what happened, and that is gonna get his, like the brother just said, that's gonna get his case exonerated, man. He ain't gonna do no time behind that case, man.
All right, listen, I'm about to cut it short. Thanks for everybody pulling up. Wavy to Hurt, you know what I'm saying? Good to meet you, brother. You already know Marco. I'm gonna see you at Eve James joint. Shaw Banks, always a pleasure. You already know you always
You
hold me
ready?
down.
You know the vibe.
And I appreciate your input. You know what I'm saying? But Shaw Banks over there already. I'm on stage over there already. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going. You know, everybody pull up. You heard? Thank you for pulling up to this one. But we going over there to Eve James podcast.